Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good day today. It's gonna be a bit of a stream we're going through, right? Apparently, the Dorps were on Deadman, Mr. Deadman channel, right? Right? They were on Mr. Deadman because they wanted to talk about the Keem stuff, right? So they went to the people at the lasting opinion with complexity. And they were just like, nope, we're not having you on. They're just like, nope, nope. And the only reason I know that was because they posted on their Discord, guys, we need to get on. We need to get on this. And all I thought was, damn, they're desperate. Are they that desperate to get on anything right now? It's like, why don't you do your own stream? Why don't you do your own stream then rather than having to, panel hop on everybody? Right? You just go on your own stream. Do your own stream. People want you to do your own stream. Grace, Ben, you could have just shoot up a stream, done a stream for 2 to 4 hours, and boom, you would have just made a whole lot of content. You just would have made easy money. But then you decided we're just gonna try to jump on everybody else. Was content in itself because it looks like you guys are deeply desperate. You guys were that desperate. You try to go on Ruby, and Ruby was like, "Nope, I don't want you there. I don't want you there." Try to go on the lasting opinion. They were like, "Nope, we don't want you there either." Nope, no. So you went to Mr. Deadman, who I do enjoy his stuff. I actively do enjoy Mr. Deadman content. He shouted me out. I watch his stuff a lot. Watching this stream, and I'm just like, skitoo. Yes, it is I, me, King TL. It is I, King TL, from yesterday. You had a great stream. I forgot. I don't know if I told you this or not. I'm pretty sure I did. You had a great stream yesterday. That was an amazing stream. Stream after reject told me that would be perfect. I dig your content, dude. Dude, that was a great stream. 6 hours, like Dorf one new co-host, plus they want to try and build a new audience. Crazy. It's not like they haven't done that before. It's not like they haven't tried to leap onto different people's content and then just fail miserably. It's just like they haven't done that before. I feel like the Dorbs are literally the DSP of this section or sector. I mean, they literally are DSP at this point. They want a new audience. They fail. So they go to the next person and fail. And then they burn bridges. And then they ask themselves, why can't we have friends? Why does God hate us? And then it's a cycle continues. The cycle continues, ladies and gentlemen. So they went on Mr. Deadman's stream with the great stream. That shit was great. I can tell that Mr. Deadman was just entertaining them because he's like, well, this is quick money in my pocket, so let's go. Let's start. Also, I have a nice little beer. I got a Modelo. Got a nice Modelo. Dwarves are literally the nitron cycle of the boy. Oh my god, nitron, no! Got me a little beer, Modelo. I'm sorry, Ruby. As an alcoholic connoisseur, right, I am a supreme connoisseur of the beer. Bud Light is mid, but it's better than White Claw. But if I had White Claw or Bud Light, I think I'll still drink the White Claw. So at the connoisseur of the beverage that is called beer, I prefer my Modelo, my Guinness, or my Corona. And I'm not really much of a drinker, or I'm not much of a drinker that I used to be. But after really getting into this sector, I guess that's the only other options. Toast boys, happy Sunday. It is the Sabbath day, a day of rest. Oh God, what's wrong with me? There's no rest for me. What am I saying? There is no rest. Let's play.
Yeah, okay, can you follow me?
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll do the alphabet so I can.
I really have CCC on.
We'll do the alphabet. You start A.
All right,
A. Oh, A, B, C.
No. We alternate.
Okay, gotcha. This is great
Okay.
content.
I'll
No,
start. A, you
B.
go. C.
Hello, Ryler. How you doing, Ryler?
All right,
On
the lag's
Kick.
gone. I don't know what happened. There was something there.
Okay. Anyway,
I was hearing everything that you were saying, and then I was hearing it
Yeah,
again.
that's good, Ryler. Hope you're having
Oh,
a
wow.
great
No idea.
Sunday,
All right.
or whatever you're from. But I hope you have a
Thanks for having me
great
on.
Sunday. Here's a
no
toast for
Fucking
you.
Piece of shit, crackhead, cunt, pornographer, prostitute, whore, Ruby Spacek wouldn't let me on her stream to talk about Keemstar. So I do appreciate your hospitality. And
well,
yes, you
well,
are.
yeah, we got to talk about Keemstar
Sloppy
for
Coming
sure.
over from Mark, seeing
sloppy
what's up.
seconds.
Yeah, the usual. We're just
Wait,
here
we're
for
talking
the
about
shit
sloppy
show.
seconds?
Yeah, you're
Look at our boy. Look at our boy Ben. Look at our boy Ben. Look, he got that baby face, yo. Yeah, you could tell them. You could tell the dead man was just laughing inside. Look at him. Look at our little babe. He looks like he's never committed a Ruby's gone far this time. Has he, Viler? Has he? Look at him. Look at our favorite Benneth. Oh, look at him! Look at that baby face. You know that's only a face a daughter would kiss. You know, if you know what I mean. It's only a face a daughter would kiss and love. Shave for the court. You save for the court, but I mean he looks a lot better. I'm not gonna lie. He actually looks deep. Bennett the menace. Ryler was like Bennett. I mean he looks a little better. He looks like less of a homeless guy. Now he just I don't know what you want to call this. Oh, he's our favorite. He's our strongest. He's our strongest Ben.
You're my sloppy seconds.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I don't know if you call that sloppy seconds. You're my backup.
Oh, well, you got rejected.
Whatever. I'm here. I like you in some ways.
You got rejected by Ruby.
Uh,
That's harsh, man.
After getting fucking rejected by a guy named Complexity, who was covering the Keemstar stuff earlier today, and it's like, how low do I have to go? And I guess the answer is,
Welcome to the locale graveyard. Yeah.
How low can I go? Oh, Ben, how low can you go? I mean, you gone pretty low before. Crazy needs a fucking stream already. Is it the version of Ben? Prime Ben? This is Prime mode. This is Prime Ben. This is Prime Ben. This is Prime as, this is Ben at his prime. This is, this could be Ben if his life went, if things went well, right? If Grace just listened to Ben, they can be debating Jordan Peterson every other week, right? Ben could be having a show with Jordan Peterson as we speak right now. Having a show, traveling all over America, being a successful debater. He could be one of our pioneers of content and enlightenment. He will usher. I gotta stop. Save me, crack. Imagine taking an L by complexity, and then only being taken another L by Ruby. That's how people just don't care enough for you. Watching Ben now is like watching Kieran in his prime. Oh God, Ben was funny today in the last opinion chat. The man to be brought up. I was oh my God. I wish we can see the chat. I wish we had a log of that because I've heard that he was demanding. Same thing on Ruby. I'm like, dude. I mean, to be fair, the lasting opinions are they're in good standing with the LCU and everything, so it makes sense that they don't want to deal with Ben. There was that one time, but that's about it. Now they're just like, you can't really blame them for not wanting him on. I wouldn't want him on. I really don't want him on my show, but if I have to bring him on, I'll bring on Ben. Hey Ben, if you want to come on my show, I'll have you on for like a couple minutes, let you talk about Ruby. I mean, Ben, you're not Mexican, so Ruby won't want you in anyway.
Yeah, that's
Dead man.
That's right. Mr. Deadman's running the locale graveyard here. We're at the bottom of the point.
Can I say? Okay, so like
we're in
bust
Boyd
your
Lane.
balls. It's easy enough, right? You are the number one appreciator of Grace's mother, bar none. You were the only person who took her crazy fucking middle of the night, down in the docks, crazy fucking post, and was like, "There's something cool here." I give you full credit. I think you absolutely got something there that I was like, "This is just crazy." And you're like, "No. There's like a horror," and you were sincere. You were like, "I think she's got a certain something."
Yeah,
so I want to be diplomatic. You know.
Yeah, that's good. So
For
what's
now.
your take on the?
I had to watch her get fucking escorted yesterday by a police officer because I was there with my daughter smoking a cigarette.
Shake it,
This is the level of bullshit.
Dead Man
that
was
we've
one of the
gotten
first.
to.
He ain't sloppy seconds.
Thank you, Rizza. Thank you. Rizza said I was one of the first. I'm not sloppy seconds. I like that. Thank you.
It's true. And
Yeah.
you were there very, very, very early on. And you're like
Okay.
always, even when like everyone else is like, these people are falling off, you're there. So whatever. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to blow sunshine up your skirt.
Oh no,
But I'm
it's
not
fine.
here to trash you as like an asshole.
No, I
and
don't
you're
think
the
you are.
only person who has yet to receive police whatever because we went to talk to them and they took the initiative to call whoever. But I will.
Well, yeah,
admit,
I'm not
you're
to
the
call
only
the cops
person
on you
who's
guys.
ever-
I mean, I think one time, Grace called the cops on me for the whole thing.
No,
I wasn't
no.
good at.
That's
Wait,
actually not
really?
what happened?
Oh, what happened?
That's actually not what happened, but we were kind of like, we were right across from the police station and we went over there because I was like, well, what, I was new to the whole thing. So I'm like, okay, what do you do in these situations in general? What
Yeah.
can the police do? And we said we didn't want to do anything, but like he caught something that remember you wrote my name in blood on your arm.
Oh yeah, that was good. I cannot find that clip, but yeah, that was good.
Okay. And he knew that was like the whole thing was an allusion to a horror movie. Okay, I didn't know that, but like it seemed weird.
Okay,
But
we'll
when
just
he
speed
saw
up a
that,
bit.
he's like, can I take a look at that? And Grace was like, here you go. And he's like, I'm gonna look into this a little bit. Then he called us later and he's like,
Okay, Ben, just get to the fucking point. We get it. You just want to talk. You just want to hear your own voice. You and your baby face voice. You can tell he took a nice shower and everything.
I think we got this guy. I think we know his name. We'd like to call, some of his relatives just to,
That's exactly what happened. Yeah, they called my parents.
And I did say that's fine with me. So if you're a victim of that, whatever. But it did change your behavior. That's the interesting thing. You now say allegedly sucked his dick.
Allegedly
It depends on
sucked
the
his dick.
It depends on the night, honestly.
Well,
Like,
it's something you keep in mind.
like a lot of
Let's
us streamers or shit posters, it depends on the moment and how much we had to drink and whatever.
True.
So
Yeah, I should know. Sometimes I have to kind of drink myself, or sometimes I think about drinking myself when I'm streaming the Dorp stuff because you kind of have to be intoxicated to get through a lot of it.
I admit you
You've
haven't
had
been
a lot.
consistent, but
You-
it does seem to have some impact.
you've had a doozy of a day. It sounds like. I don't know if you're allowed to talk about it or what. And
Oh no,
also-
that was Friday. That was the court.
oh man.
Yes, Ben, tell us
Today's
about the
Sunday.
court.
Yeah,
I didn't
to-
go to court.
I don't know why. I don't know why Ben just didn't stream. Why didn't Ben just stream the day, like right after the court? They could have just streamed, just mentioned some stuff. They don't have to go in detail. They could have easily hit stream. They could have gone through a whole. They had a lot of content. They could have easily done the whole get behind the camera stuff yesterday. But it looks like they want to go back panel hopping, trying to get these new audience of people. Come on, just stream.
No.
Just
But,
for
yeah,
me?
that's what I mean. Like you had a.
Just
you
for
had a-
I had
me?
a fuck of a day, to tell you the truth. I had a fuck of a day.
So-
This piece of shit daughter of mine drove me fucking crazy. And I think I finally fucking broke her. Seven
finally
fucking
broke
years
Grace?
of infamy.
It took how many years did it take to
7
break race?
fucking years of infamy. Yeah.
7 years
I'd
to
like
break
to have
race.
her tell you about it and stop lying all the time. But
And then here's the fun part. Ben is like, Grace, you don't understand, guy. I had a bad day. My day was really bad. My day was just awful. You know why my day was awful? Because Grace was a liar, and she made things worse, and I broke her. I broke her well. You know what I mean? Ah. The fuck? Imagine your dad. Imagine you're right next to your dad and he's streaming. He's telling you this. Brutal.
she's admitting now that she's been lying about pretty much everything.
Is she still a dirty,
About
so she's still a
what?
dirty liar?
Somewhat satisfying.
He's still a dirty liar.
Well, she's female, but like, I think less of a liar.
Yeah.
Lies about what? Lies about what, Ben? What is he lying about? Oh, what is he lying about? Exactly what? Like what? That you couldn't? Are you just mad that you couldn't go on The Last Opinion? You couldn't go on Ruby's show? Are you mad? Are you blaming it on Grace? Grace, it's your fault that I'm losing the court case. It's your fault that I am unable to get my dick up. Grace, you just don't understand how much it's your fault and you've been lying to me. You just don't get it, Grace.
Otherwise, I'm being abusive and we need to call the cops. Anyways,
So is she still like the daughter of Satan?
we had some of those types of conversations today. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
About like, you don't want to live, then what are you doing here? Why are you dragging me? You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. 7 years in.
7 years in.
I've
Okay.
always-
Imagine calling your own daughter the daughter of Satan. Imagine your own child, your own kin, your own flesh and blood. You are the daughter of Satan. What bullshit is this?
stood by those conversations. You never hear me say that's not true. You just say, oh, there's another side to it. Which I'm
Right,
hoping
right.
for.
What other
Sweetheart, Why don't you
side?
come talk to Mr. Deadman?
Well, Ben,
Hear all about
Ben,
your
what do you want to
fucking
talk about first? Do you want to talk about the
injury.
Keemstar stuff,
Yeah.
or do you want to talk about what you can about the court?
You know what's an interesting? I'll just say, like, I can't really, like, the fucking judge, okay, who I'm not supposed to say this about, who is a fucking, I can't say it.
Is it a cunt? Is the judge a cunt?
Can a cunt have a dick?
I guess in this scenario, it can.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're the worst.
No, they're the worst. They're the worst.
Wow.
I had a fucking judge, and I can talk about this. A fucking judge. A judge in criminal court who holds the keys, right? He
Yeah.
can throw you up and lock you away. He fucking told me, and this is just a hearing. This is just a pre-hearing. It's just to say, what's your name? He goes, you don't have a right to pretend to hit your daughter. What do you fucking think this is? I most certainly have a right to pretend to hit my daughter. I can pretend to kill my daughter. I can pretend to wipe out the entire human race.
I mean, you
Every
could
horror
in a movie.
isn't it? Isn't it? If you say the word pretend, I can pretend to do whatever I want. The fuck are you talking about?
So are
This
you
is
and
a
Grace
guy
gonna?
wearing robes?
Are you and Grace gonna film a horror movies?
I don't even know what this is. Like, what the hell has been even going on? I could destroy the world. I could be the ender of days. What?
I mean,
What?
if you filmed a horror movie with Grace and where you like jokingly tortured her and stuff.
Oh.
It's called
That's
it's
fine,
Called, it's called
yes.
Thorpe Tube.
The
Dark
point
tube.
is- The point is that applies to anything. If you say you think I'm pretending to do something and you're offended by it, you can suck my fucking dick. I don't care, and neither does the Constitution of the United States of America, right? I don't like what you're pretending to do. Fuck you, judge.
Yeah, just
Am I
like,
I mean, the judge can do what they can. They're meant to uphold the law. But okay, Ben, keep going. Slay on, Queen. Slay,
Right?
slay.
Do you not understand that? I don't have to write, this is a horror movie. If you think I'm pretending to do something, then you have nothing to say to me as a judge,
all right.
unless I'm actually doing something. If
Okay.
I'm pretending to do something, right?
Right.
Am
Okay.
I wrong?
So that judge gave you. A
Oh
harsh
my
time,
God.
And the
Oh my God, Grace has new clothing. She's doing her makeup.
recent judge.
She
Also
looks
gave
like
you bad time, right?
like a new person.
Unbelievable.
Like he was
Unbelievable.
screaming
I
at
can't
you.
talk about it because he had judged the case, and this was his first. Because the old judge retired, so this guy had never seen it. He had thoroughly, obviously, emotionally judged this case, which has dragged on for 25 months within 5 minutes. And I told him that.
Wow.
And
So-
it's true. It's in the transcript. So there's going to be a definite. Well, I can't say what. Let me say that really works for you when a judge obviously shows that he's judged the case without seeing any evidence. Do you know what that? I'm not going to say, but do you know what that means? You got on your hands.
Why, Ben? What did it mean? Tell
Very
me.
good for a defendant.
You think you're gonna be able to appeal it?
No, it's much more. It's
No,
much
he didn't
different
make an
than that.
official judgment. Is
Oh,
what
okay.
my dad is saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like he showed clear and obvious like
Bias.
bias to
Yeah.
the degree you couldn't even imagine. Like he already said what should happen and how dare I say something else should happen.
How
without seeing
dare you?
one piece of evidence. So, anyway,
So did he
I think
start
that's great
bi-
because can
Did
I
he-
give you a piece of
oh.
advice if you're ever in this situation or anyone out there? Always
tell me.
exercise your right to a trial. Always exercise your right to a trial. Do not plea deal. Do not do hearings. Just say, I want a trial.
So what do you say was a miscarriage of justice?
And represent yourself.
Oh,
That's my
Imagine taking legal advice by Ben. Imagine taking legal advice to a guy who's basically going to lose everything at the rate things are going. I wouldn't want to. No, I'm good.
and you know what? Can I tell you something really interesting? This is actually
Sure.
really true. I'm
Yeah,
not
you can.
trying to take over.
no, it's fine.
Do you know the best lawyer out there?
Who?
Grok. All being a lawyer is filing motions. And Grok, if you put in something, will write better motions than 90% of lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Using Grok? Are you joking? Wait. So you're gonna use Grok? You're gonna use Grok for your lawyer? Okay.
So
Doing
why are people hiring lawyers if you can just go up to Grok?
They don't know about it.
And they don't know how to file motions.
They don't understand that
Wow.
all you do in court is file motions and have the judge, deal with them. That's all court. But the legal thing is a fake. It's a psyop. But I get that judges also want you to be an ass kiss.
Again, you're gonna really take legal advice from a guy who's barely even winning his current lawsuit. Not current lawsuit, but his current divorce with his own wife. They couldn't even go after Keemstar. They couldn't even raise him. All right, come on, Ben. Come on, let's be real. Using Grok, dude. Who was the Carl something? The Australian guy who was suing Bill Mitchell. Literally was using Grok at one point, using AI for his lawsuit and everything and lost. Imagine going up against Ben and Grace in a lawsuit and they're using Grok as their lawyer. Okay.
Lawyer who's part of the, the mafia that everyone gets paid here. But if you have a good motion and you stand up and you say, I want a trial, I don't want to do your little fucking deals.
Right.
They're fucked. I literally fucked him in the ass. Not literally, but I fucked that judge in his fucking ass.
But would you literally?
I filed a motion like when he wasn't looking, and then he had to deal with it, and it actually changed the entire course of the thing. And I knew to do that, and that's because I've been through it.
It's like you're onto something. It sounds like you're onto something, Ben. You might be a revolutionary on this, ahead of the curve.
You never talk to anyone when it's not on the mic. Don't go up to there and say, let's have a conference. You just say, nope, it's all going to be on the mic, because then it's on a transcript, and then he has to follow the law. When you go, oh, let's have a little chat, they can say whatever they want, and then say you said something that you didn't say.
So do you feel like
never
Grok,
again?
Do you feel like Grok helped you with your current case?
Absolutely. Well, no. So I didn't have Grok there because
you didn't have Grok there.
When we came back, and I was like, Grace, I need to process. That sucked so much. And she's like, well, wait a second. Let me show you something. Look at what Grok did. And I was like, holy shit. That's like. And Grok came up with shit that was in addition to what she put in there. That's beautiful.
What?
Grace, you might be an
attorney. Wait a minute. So you're really using Grok as your new defense attorney? Okay. You know what? I don't even care anymore. If they lose everything because they use Grok, that's on you. We already seen what one person did to use AI. Man, I can't wait for the bankruptcy arc. I can't wait for the Grok lawyer arc where they're using Grok for everything. Grok, we need to make new content. What content should we make? Grok, we need to raise up money to sue Keemstar. We need more money, Grok. Elon Musk is rolling in his grave.
Aren't you there? You ever considered a practice?
Well, she's an 11th grade. 11th grade high school diploma in Grok. You're fucking Dershowitz level. You know what I mean?
So attorneys need to watch out.
Man, the smugness, your Dershowitz, really, the amount of smugness, it's unbelievable.
AI's gonna take their job.
You know what we're coming for next? We're coming for that cocksucker Daniel Keem. Because we got Grok.
You got Grok.
We gonna kill it.
Man, you're unstoppable with that Grok, man.
All right, let's be real. Keemstar has enough money to hire an army of lawyers that can cover every basis of his. Come on, are you just dumb, Ben? Look how happy he looks. Look how smug. Oh, he looks so smug. Get crack. Oh, Eric W.
It's a game changer.
We gotta save money for. We gotta. It is. It really is.
Look how Reject is on. Look how Reject on. Let's.
No, man. I think this is great. I think you are a revolutionary, man.
Hold on. Let me see what Local Reject is doing. Let me see what they're up to. See what they say. Yes, it was me, Lamel. OBC the liar. I told you, dummy, to trust no Scott. What the hell is going on? All right. Let me see what's going on over on Reject. Let me go see what's going on in Reject. Holy shit. How bad is it? How bad?
Like someone literally got a lighter and burned it. Okay, and I'm like, this. You're trying to tell me this is from
like the 17th century. It looks like a man with.
It's because of a teleregia chat. OBC keeping me
You
banned.
don't know. And he kept trying
All
to
right,
say,
all right.
This is called oxidation. You don't know, sir. I know what oxidation is. This is not oxidation. This is carbon because you burned it, right? So he's being rude to me, and then I start just going off on him because he's being rude. And so I'm gonna leave the store, and I said, Edward, let's go. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay here. And then Edward starts kissing the man's ass. He starts kissing this man's ass. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me learn all about this. TJ Maxx, Jesus doll.
Expose the Scott Goblin together. What's even going on? What the fuck is?
When you're 5'6", because this man was taller than Edward, and I don't know if it was like I gotta listen to this.
Oh wait, is this Monty? Is this Monty?
That's the end of the story. We can bring
You know
Edward
what I
up.
think happened? No, you know what I think happened there? I think he found a new daddy that might have been a better father figure than you.
Oh my God! Because when your daddy, our daddy is the daddy.
Is this Monty?
Yeah.
Monty?
You got daddy.
Oh my God! Because when your daddy, I can see that.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
You turn off the echo.
Yeah, turn off the echo. And I am gonna, before Edward talks, preface. I think people here have seen when I go off on people, so we'll let Edward go ahead and.
Monty, you were so fucking
OBT
rude to that
is an
antique man. He was
murder
like
poopy
80
Benny
fucking years
telling
old. You
them
were
he's
like,
mad
you don't know what
on
you're talking about.
but he
I'm a
keeps me.
scientist. I'm
He was
a
a perfect age
scientist,
to be my
okay?
daddy,
That
yeah.
is not what was the argument? Oxidation. You were arguing with an 80-year-old man about oxidation on a statue. And you were calling him a liar. And he was trying to defend his knowledge. He was trying to defend his knowledge. Shut up!
His bullshit knowledge to scam your ass. You're over there eating it all up. Oh, it's oxidized.
She got so rude. And then
The worst part is I'm gonna have to cover this. Fuck! I have 2 videos for reject. I'm gonna be so behind with everything else. Fuck me. I guess I'm doing rejects. I guess I gotta cover rejects now.
Monty, hold on, I'll be right there because the old man was trying to defend what he was saying. It was only a 2-minute conversation. Monty disappeared on me in Philadelphia. In fucking Philadelphia. I'm texting
How
her.
crack
I'm
is keeping
calling
me
her.
banned. Start
I'm
a
like,
riot
Monty,
because I believe
where
in
are
you.
He's all worried that I'm worried for my safety, but yet he's still kissing this man's ass.
Dude, imagine some woman.
Because he's triggered. Because he thinks I'm like his daddy. He's like, oh, let's
Monty, somebody mute Monty. Somebody mute her.
Tell King too. He's promised everyone was unbanned.
Somebody mute her.
Edward.
Now,
was it about
Jeremy.
the
What?
old man that just seems so.
Okay, that was weird.
Dad, I wanted to adopt him as my dad. Yeah.
It was the height difference.
All right,
I think
so
Jeremy nailed it on that
Was
one.
he tall? Was he big and tall?
Imagine a woman coming to visit you, right? Comes into the big city and then she disappears because she.
All right, I told King.
She had an argument with an antique salesman and disappears in the city.
But you know what else?
And I didn't see her. Monty.
She asked you to follow her, Edward.
I didn't see her.
Many times I begged him.
Yeah.
I said, Edward, please come with me. I begged him so many times.
I begged you, Edward. I begged you. I begged you.
Please, just choose me. Don't choose the man.
He chose the man, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Eric W.
That's right. Yeah.
Get correct said only local reject can unban.
Yours I can handle. I have.
Edward,
24 hours to deal with your
no.
emotion.
I was so frustrated and I felt so offended and so like disrespected. And then, by the way, I had met with my real chemist friends afterward. That's why I ditched him. And when we were at dinner, I told them the story and they started laughing. They were like, that guy had no idea who he was talking to. He was trying to lie to you and you just clocked it. Because even us, all amongst the real people who knew, that's bullshit. That was bullshit. And Edward would have preferred to have been scammed for $450.
Yes, I would have given him. Yeah.
And he didn't even like appreciate that his woman was defending him about to get scammed. He wanted
Wait, they were dating? They were
hours to deal with your emotions, but I have 2 minutes.
Yo, what's up, Jakub? How you doing? Are you guys dating? I don't even care now. I'll figure it out later. Get back to Ben and Grace.
AI, right? I mean, everyone says AI is.
How you doing, Ozzy? I saw that Vixie was watching you today. Vixie saw one of your clips. Good on you, man. Good on you for getting the VTube. Hey, there's no sound coming through.
These lawyers just sit around and charge you money for sitting around, waiting to say something that anyone could say. But they have this thing, they file motions.
Yeah.
It's all just a formula, and AI can replicate it better than they can.
Imagine using AI as your lawyer. Man, I love that, man. He's just like, yeah. You can tell he's just like, this shit's about to get bad.
Do it typing it.
Now the
Lawyers
only
probably
problem.
use AI.
Now the only problem is you
Unless
can't.
you have like a really creative situation. Rock can do
And if you're defending
99% of it.
if you're
Yeah,
defending
OJ trying to
Rock's
say
gonna
like,
be
actually, we're gonna blame like
Is that one of Becky Hill's? Yeah. Vixie is the VTuber girl. Is he still streaming now? I'm pretty sure she showed one of your clips. You show your channel off and everything. Mystery Man was in her chat telling her about because she was covering the whole the whole get behind the camera stuff. But let's be real, even if Vixie had an opinion on it and was against it, I don't think it's gonna matter because obviously, Becky, Becky, her and Mike, you know what I mean?
racism for this. Okay, Rock won't be able to come up with that. You need a Jew for that. But like,
Oh
other
my
than that,
god.
only a Jew could possibly like.
Oh my god, Ben, shut up.
Your daddy.
Edward, get muted.
Very short. Clearly have an issue.
Thank you,
with,
Steven! This man.
say,
Like
let's
the-
put LA on trial.
right.
on trial.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, Grock's not going to come up with that one, but anything short of that.
Well,
And
Grok is still in development, so maybe a later version can.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know about that one, guys.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably legal Grok. I'm sure there already is one, but
Well, let me ask you. Well, the
mean,
court
Grok was right.
would a court allow you to bring your laptop in or use a cell phone to have Grok represent you there?
You know
like
what's
the
weird?
actual voice.
Yeah.
Attorney Grok will be representing me.
Yeah.
No, you know
Have
what's
that.
weird though is that the attorneys are allowed to use their phones and stuff in the courtroom, even though
Right.
you're not supposed to, like
Right.
to text
No.
and look up stuff. He's a pro se attorney, which you should get the same respect as the
Yeah.
attorneys. Technically
bro.
speaking, under American law, you're just as much an attorney as anybody else. And yet, they don't let him bring a laptop.
This is the comfy chat.
Oh,
Thank you,
Grace.
Eric W. Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Admin wants
They
to
don't-
hear you.
Ben, they're not allowing you to bring your phone in there and you're representing yourself?
You can
They
bring
let you bring your
in.
phone in, but here's the thing
You can't
about it,
look
right?
at it.
If you're going to let people bring phones in, you're letting recording devices in. But they say you can't record it,
Uh-huh.
so that you have to buy their transcript. And guess what their transcript is? It's the recording run through what do you call that kind of software?
Text to speech.
Transcript software.
Transcript.
Uh-huh.
And they charge you $100.
I think what they're referring to is the lady who's in the side of the court area and who does that. I think that's what they're trying to refer to. Says a lot about these people.
For it.
I know
Why can't I just
$100
fucking
for
bring my
what's
phone?
yours. It's like your case. You should be able to get it for free. You think, right?
You should be able to get it for free, or you could bring your own recording device in. Why do we have to be afraid of recording devices when you have microphones and then they're available to anyone?
It's the
Like, you
Jews,
could get
man.
my
The
transcript.
Jews want to make as much money as they can from the courts.
Dead man.
Not in Rhode Island. The Jews all become lawyers in Boston and New York.
Oh, okay.
The Woks.
So who's running in Rhode Island?
Boy. Yeah, if I got Bennett, it's weird racism towards Italians and Irish. What's going on here? They're still fighting? Have they kissed and make up
Not
yet?
even stepmom. And I was like, is this like
Oh.
a thing that all men do? He loved his mom. He was with his mom every weekend. Like,
Oh my God, you're telling Chad about your
so weird.
ex-boyfriends.
So weird. So weird.
So weird.
Because they're
So
playing with the chat. I
weird.
wanna know
So
what
weird.
happened too. At the
So
time,
weird,
like,
Monty
man loves
said
his mother.
said Ben would be getting 8 months in prison in the UK for that. Yeah, especially saying the J word like that. Fucking idiot. You know what? Again, if you're taking legal advice by the Dorps, you know what? I'm sorry, you're gonna lose your court case pretty fucking fast. Let's be real. If you
Okay.
Rhode Island, and they're low-level,
fucking wops,
stupid
man.
morons, meatball eaters.
meet
It is
well,
Italians,
The
Capone,
Jews are all making money in
Luisi.
New York City,
Wow.
and Boston. They're making real money. These people in Rhode Island, I mean, we have a brain drain. Anyone
Well,
with brain in Rhode Island.
Now
doesn't
I
believe
understand what you're
the
dealing
question. Go to
with.
Boston or New York, right?
So you're dealing with attorneys in Rhode Island, which are pretty much like WAPs. So like, Grok would be better than them. Absolutely.
I love how this dead man is just reinforcing what they're saying for.
Sat there. She was looked like a literal meatball. She looked like Jabba the Hutt with the
Little
4 feet tall.
meatball.
4 feet wide. She was eating in court during cases in which people's lives are being changed, like divorces.
Yeah.
Just sitting there filling her fat fucking face.
I mean, you
The
could. I mean, you kind of have
The
to.
And then
indecency,
she would
man.
take a personal phone call. It's
I mean,
inappropriate.
like a lot of the time they have to because, like, reminder, you're in court for like almost 8 hours, 10 hours. Something I would say like a good you're in court almost most of the day anyway. So like you don't really have time to go out and eat or get anything else. You're just there. You're at the not even at the lawyer or an attorney, but at the at the judge. You're just there all freaking day. Brutal.
Abomination. It's
It's embarrassing.
Absolutely, it is the indecency, man. She was stuffing her face with what? A meatball sub?
whatever. It was constant. She wouldn't
Constant.
stop eating.
That heifer.
Yeah.
The heifer couldn't stop eating
She's there
stuff in her
for-
mouth.
I don't know if you've ever been to like family court and stuff. There are times when there's a full docket, but a lot of times it's like they do an hour of work.
They,
You know what
they
I mean?
really
And
do,
They've got all
man.
the
It is-
bailiffs, all the fucking
yeah.
nonsense.
I've been in family court many
They're-
times.
especially on a Friday, they're out of there in an hour, if that.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing going on,
Yeah, I mean, I've been in family court many
It's hard to
times
keep
as
all day.
well as a CPS.
Hey, it looks
worker,
a lot
back when
better
I used to
now.
do
Ocean.
that. And it's a lot
yeah,
of
right.
of boring stuff. Like they take forever
Yeah.
to do anything.
Yeah.
Like you get there
Right.
at like 9 or actually 8, but like the
If
judge.
you never deal with family court or family stuff, it is nauseating. It is extremely brutal to get through. A lot of the time, you're just there and they're just reading things off, and you really can't make a decision. It's kind of a rough time. See what the hell's going on back here. Oh, Process is here.
You can't
Oh,
update.
yeah. All right.
I'll be a big
You
man.
would think
I'll be
you would
daddy.
think,
Tell
you
them
would
to
think
free
a
my
solid
people.
3 would learn to be more likable.
Ah,
We went after her looks. Let's now go after intelligence. Monty is the dumbest PhD I know. It took her this long to learn that Edward was a creep.
what?
Speaking of creeps, speaking of creeps,
Okay, yeah, at least he's treating
speaking
it
of
like a roast.
creeps,
Keep going.
Jeremy's here, guys. Jeremy's here, guys. The king of the creeps. The king of
What's
the
up,
creeps.
everybody?
Jeremy has all the charisma of Ted Bundy, but none of adoring women fans. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Aww.
I kind of do, but yeah, no, I'll take it.
I have a lot of
This guy-
covers. Let's get through this stuff and then
Even
probably end
there
it
until
off.
like 9, and it's like,
Right.
and then they do the docket, and then they take a break.
They
and
take a
then
break. They
take more
talk
time
it,
off. It's
then
like
take more time.
Conference,
Yeah.
And then we ask some attorney that sucks your dick, like, how's your wife and kids? Like, get the fuck out of here.
I say,
You
get
know
a
what I mean?
priest in there, and that way it counts as mass as well. Because you're sitting there. What else are you doing? You might as well make it both. Because I'm sitting in these uncomfortable
it feels like
chairs.
mass. I feel like kneeling down to these guys, like kneeling before the
Yeah.
Blessed Sacrament, because that's what they think they are. They think they're God Almighty.
Yeah, yeah,
Until you hit them with the law, and then they have to like pretend
that's right. The Grok law.
that's what we're doing here.
So the judge was yelling at you, but you're not allowed to say on those particular details. You're not allowed to talk about, right?
I don't know exactly. With these people, is this America? I thought it was. Why can't I talk about whatever I want to talk about?
Right? First Amendment right.
Well, they say you can't, but do they explain what it means? No. It's just,
So is Ben mad that he couldn't go on a long tirade in the courtroom about something unrelated to the court? I just want to talk about the Keemstar. I want to do a deep analysis. I wanted to deeply analyze Ruby. Oh
it's a
boy.
vague thing. Don't talk about any of these proceedings. Well, these proceedings have been going on for almost more than 2 years now. I'm not supposed to talk about something that's going on, and someone who has been part of my life for 23 years. I'm
Uh-huh.
not supposed to talk about that. And
Okay.
I'm a media figure. Okay, take me to jail.
Okay.
It's crazy.
so-
why can't I? I might not want to, but why can't I talk about whatever I want to talk about?
Right. I mean, this is America. At least I thought anyway. Right? It's
You
like
can.
it's not
You
communist
literally
China.
can, from Texas. Yeah, you can get a transcript of the hearing. You could have been at the hearing. So why can't I talk about it? I don't get it.
Well,
Yeah,
they're,
why- what, is
they're,
this a
they're trying to
secret
put you
thing?
down,
Just
Ben.
kill me then.
They're trying to muzzle
Yeah.
you. They're trying to muzzle you like a dog. Is what they're doing.
That's right. Because I'm not playing their game. I would rather have, instead of the legal mafia, I'd rather the actual mafia just put a gun to my head and say, like, give me all your fucking money or I'm going to kill you. At least that's honest.
I mean, that's what the government's doing right here,
You know?
right? They're saying give all your money to Courtney, otherwise we'll kill you. Well, maybe not kill you.
no. The legal system, no, it doesn't do that. It says, give all your money to lawyers. Give both of you, give all of your money to lawyers. And if you don't have any money, bend over and get fucked in the asshole.
That's
until
the
you
truth.
figure
Yeah,
out how to
yeah,
get the money to get.
yeah.
So-
Because the attorneys
They
are the
don't
ones who's
care.
going to be
It's
winning.
actually not the whole whiner like dad thing. Part of it, but it's like everyone gets fucked. And their point, and I actually agree with them, is don't marry a stupid bitch. Don't marry one.
Yeah, that's good advice, huh? Don't marry.
That is a good advice.
So you should screen it
And that's
before.
how court generally court works is like Hey, you want to come here to court? You're both getting fucked. So figure it out on your way to court.
Well,
You know? And I kind of agree with that too.
Well, it sounds like you're smart on this one. You're not hiring a lawyer. You got Grok, so you don't have to worry about that.
Exactly. I got Grok, so not only is it free, but it's
Ryler saying, I love
and
Grace.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
there's
Ryler.
no disincentive.
So you don't have to
Buy
pay an
yourself,
attorney.
Ryler.
I
But
can do this trial for years. You
can
wanna
I
keep
say her
doing it?
name? Am I allowed to say her name with you on here?
I think they could. I don't know
Is
why
she
they
like
wouldn't.
Voldemort to me now?
See? That's how they got you
Voldemort.
thinking. You're not an American. That's how they got you thinking. That's how they all want us thinking. Fuck these people.
Well, we'll just call her. Can I say? I don't know. Your ex. Can I say that? I mean, she's not really your ex.
Well, that's actually technically not true. It depends what you mean.
How about the C word?
About the C word, cunt.
Grace's mother.
Okay.
How about that?
A Grace's mother. That
You
works.
can call her by her name. I can call her by her name. I guess. I suppose I should check with a lawyer. Let's do Grok and see.
Let's check with Grok.
Yeah, run it by Grok and see
I'm
if we
not
can.
supposed to say anything disparaging, but I don't know if the tone of my voice is disparaging, whether I should go to jail or not. So,
I mean, Grace's mother
Disparaging,
might
what
just
does
say
that
the way you look is disparaging, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. What is the term pig?
What's going on here now? I'll pronounce it.
That's why you didn't like him.
What's your
That-
dad tall, man?
That
Did Eric W got free?
What's he? How tall is your dad? Because I'm taller than my dad, and he's like can't get over it. You're as tall as my dad.
As tall as my dad. Okay, Monzi.
Fucker disparaging?
No,
Well,
if
you
it's
could argue
if it's
that. But what if
technically
you are a
true.
pig fucker?
I mean, did she ever
What if you
fuck
are
a
a pig
pig?
fucker?
I don't know if she did or not. I mean, Ben, I don't know if you fucked a pig or not. You could be a pig fucker. I don't know.
I mean, that's
Right.
true, Ben. You probably have fucked the
Is it
pig.
disparaging?
Like
I
I
don't
looked at Grace.
So what can?
What if
So,
it's accurate?
so two things, Grace. Ask Grok what we can talk about, and let's let that attorney really.
Monty
judge
is
this,
going
okay?
to make
The
some
other thing
MLs.
is,
Monty's
it
crazy.
sounds like,
Yeah, I'll make some
Courtney's-
MLs.
oh,
I
sorry,
gotta get around it.
Grace's mom. is
Hopefully,
really
I wake up early
the one who's
today or
gonna lose here
tomorrow and
because she has
get
to pay the
around to
attorney.
it.
No. She gets you know when the woman starts the whole thing, she says, "Oh, I got abused," right? And
Okay.
boom, free attorney.
So she's not gonna. Oh, she gets a free one. So she's gonna be winning in this
So the
one.
Thorpes are costing the state of Rhode Island like hundreds of thousands
Okay.
of dollars.
So
When I every time I go, you know what I say?
Yeah, imagine your taxpayer money in Rhode Island is going to these fucking idiots. Holy shit. I don't know why she likes Hormaxer. I don't know why anybody would like Hormaxer. I've tried to watch Hormaxer. It's whatever. I know Monty likes Hormaxer. Oh, Promise left.
Go.
Alright, you leave, yeah. We don't need you here, Edward.
He's
You were
such
never
a
really
liar.
needed.
He's like, I'm not gonna let Jeremy host that. I'm not gonna let him be co-host because he just wants to insert himself everywhere. He just wants to be the host of everything. He just wants to leech onto it. I'm not gonna let him co-host. And look at him.
He's a broken record and a low count Hormaxer. Isn't like
See, I don't
Hormaxer like that guy? I know Hormaxer talks about taking steroids, how to get a woman, and all that. I'm like, has he ever gotten a woman?
Looked in the
It's almost like Spicoli. Like Hormaxer and Hormaxer is Spicoli in 10, 20 years. Bet you.
Yeah, right. So would you
Except
have
with
Grace's mother in
steroids.
here?
I
Tell
wouldn't
me.
really- well, I can't really go into many details, but at this point, I think you would have to recognize that what can be taken from me has been taken from me. So I'm in a
Like
position
what,
of really
Ben?
nothing to lose and everything. to
Like
gain.
what? What was
I
taken
think
from
even
you?
at your,
Tell us,
most
Ben.
first moments, you'd say like, well, that's kind of true. Like, what can this guy lose at this point? He's been homeless for 19 months.
Tell us,
Reputation
Ben.
has
What
been
have you
destroyed, his
lost?
career
Oh my God,
been
Ben.
attacked. He's
Yes,
been in
except
jail several
Spicoli
times.
will
He has a
outlive him
criminal-
because Roy
I think I have
fucked
a
your
criminal
organs.
record. My
Yeah,
career,
Roy
I
would
cannot
destroy
engage
your
in a
organs.
career
Probably
for
made
any
his
career for which
penis
I've been
small
prepared, having a
at this
master's degree in
point.
biology. My kids are thoroughly alienated from me by this whole thing, including this fuckface over here, who I can say that about till she decides.
Hey,
to
Grace,
file
don't take that from your dad. You're not a fuckface.
Until I get the
Fuckface.
Unless it's true.
restraining order.
Are you a fuckface, Grace?
The way she smile and nod her head like at Ben calls her a fuckface. Yeah, that's fuckface. Smile, Ben. A smile, Grace. Oh my God, Daddy called me a fuckface. He's acknowledging me. No, Daddy.
It's true. Fuckface.
I am a fuckface.
Well, Grace,
That face he made.
why
don't you
are
tell
you a
us that,
fuckface?
Solid.
About your revelations. I'm gonna have a smoke.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Okay.
having us. It really is.
Go enjoy smoke.
You know her self-esteem is basically dead. She has no self-esteem anymore. She has no, her self-esteem is non-existent. She has no ego. She has nothing. She's just with this guy. Look at him. Look how he looks at her. Just a face of disgust and despair.
You know, Mr. Deadman.
Wait, Grace, how are you a fuckface?
Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, so I basically think that the reason, I mean, you would say like we're like Ruby calls us horror cows, right? Like there's obviously been a lot of dysfunction, right?
I mean, you guys are horror cows.
I would say the reason that he considers me a fuckface and I consider myself a fuckface is because that dysfunction came from a seething hatred I had for God, and I'm still struggling with that. And so that
I
he gets
don't
very
even
frustrated
think you
because-
hate God. Grace, you don't hate God. You just hate Ben. You don't hate God. Like, I hate God, guys. No, you hate Ben. You're using God as your substitute. Hold on, what's going on with these guys?
He's everything that his father wasn't.
I'm a great
That
dad.
face that Monty make, the face of ew. Ew. The face of pure disgust. Monty.
They're two girls.
Adult kids?
Well, they just
How
turned
old are
adult. Yeah.
I told you
Are
he's
they
like
taller than you?
old.
No.
Oh,
They are the same height.
But are
Well,
they
that's
taller
not
than
that.
you?
Okay, Monty. Okay, Edward. I
what
love
does
you,
my hatred of
Edward.
God have to do with him
Right.
or our life?
Right. So
Yes.
So I would say that's fuckface behavior.
so it's fuckface behavior to hate God.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
But like,
Chat, do you guys agree? I'm gonna ask him. But yeah, I think I could see that. Fuckface behavior to hate God. Okay.
I can see that. Yeah.
But why do you hate God?
yeah, Grace, why you hate
I hate
God?
God because
Because
I'm really angry about how my life has gone. Even though I know that you're not really supposed to be mad at God. Like, not only you're not supposed to be mad at God, but like if you take it seriously, like he is the creator, so you really shouldn't be mad at him. Like that doesn't make any sense, and it's an offense. You know what I mean? Like you might go to hell for doing that. So I know it's wrong, but I have a hard time not being mad at him, which, you know. I'm mad at him for giving me a mom who didn't really love me. Mad at him for the restaurant. Mad at him for not having a normal childhood. Mad at him for
all right. You can be mad all you want, but at the end of the day, like that can't be what determines your life. That can't be what's like. I'm just gonna be mad at God and mad at the world because my life wasn't like the way it's supposed to be. Like no one's life is perfect. That's what makes life worth living. Is to overcome the harshness of all. Oh my God, the restaurants fail. Okay, well that's your dad's fault for having shitty business insights. Your mom not loving you? Is that true? Does your mom not love you, or is that just what Ben is saying, or is that what you feel? Because like, I'm pretty sure your mom still loves you. I think she doesn't love the fact that you're with Ben 24/7.
you know, my mom giving me this anxiety and guilt and stress. Mad at him for not having my dad protect me from my mom abusing me as a child. Blah blah blah. The list goes on. We could all complain to God.
I really gotta go look at old Courtney streams and see what the hell is going on.
About various
These
Right.
people
But I hear you.
more.
It sounds like there's a laundry list of complaints and things where you're like, God, why? Why would you let this happen? Why would you allow
Yeah,
this?
and yet I'm a perfectly healthy 22-year-old woman of decent looks with plenty of money.
Help these 22 women with decent looks? Is that ironic? What? 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 Like, okay, come on. That gotta be a joke. That gotta be a joke. Please, God, I hope the
Funny.
joke.
And sleeping arrangements and food in my mouth, and I'm ungrateful, and so that's, yeah, I think that's fuckface behavior. And then, you know, because I'm angry, that anger boils over, and then me and my dad's life gets fucked up when I do stupid things like crashing into a gas station
You
and
crashed into a
costing
gas
us
station?
$31,000 on our insurance, which led to us losing insurance. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Was this a long time ago or something, or was it recent?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but the insurance company recently covered it, and well, I mean, not plenty of money, but like I'm not in Africa, you know, I'm not fucking poor, Mariano. So I mean, I'm poor, but like whatever, like
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean. I'm not starving.
I'm kind of reading my chat, but I'm kind of just engaging in this conversation here. But
Yeah.
yeah, chat. If there's anything you want me to ask, feel free to. But like, yeah. So, but do you feel okay when you think about like why God has done this or allowed this to happen? Like, what do you think of it?
why
Like, is it like
me?
maybe
Why
a series
me?
of trials for you to test you?
Trials and tribulation of the dorps. Why does God
I mean,
hate
basically,
us?
I would say like if I wasn't such a fucking angry cunt, that like all of this could have been a way to like get set up to be like to have like a really close friendship with my dad. I know, har har har, but like going through all this together, could have potentially made us really close friends, and we are sort of trauma bonded for better or for worse. But if I wasn't angry, I would say like,
First and foremost, Ben is your dad, right? Your parents are not your friends; they're your parent. They have a whole different duty than what your friends do, right? That's something you gotta come to realize, Grace. That Ben is your dad. He's not your friend. You can't just simply say, "Well, we could be friends." Like, no, that's your dad first and foremost. Like, cut the shit, girl. Cut the shit.
that would be sort of like a really great relationship that I could have been really grateful for, and also I could be close to God because He was there with me while those difficult things were happening. But instead, I decided to get angry, and so I made my life even more of a hell. I made it worse.
So, in what ways, if you could change anything, like what would you change?
I would go back to 2018, and I would tell myself that, what would I change? That's a good question. I would go back to 2018 and I would say, please don't take your dad for granted, and don't let your anger get the better of you, because you know it's not right to be angry. And hope that I listened to myself. How do you even crash into a gas station? It was right after I got hired for LolCow Queens, and I was driving like an idiot in the RV, and I pulled into a gas station, and I parked, and I went out, and I got some food, and I came, then I walked out of the gas station, and I got back into the RV, and I backed up, and it's literally never happened before. I've never gotten in a crash before, but I backed up way too quick, and I hit one of the pumps, and like nothing really happened. The guy fucking milked the insurance. Like you know how on a gas pump, there's like, you press like unleaded, leaded, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So there's like a little panel underneath it that's like a metal panel that clicks in that holds.
Yeah.
It's just a sheet of metal. Anyways, it fell off. Nothing else happened. It's not like it went careening and smashing over.
Right.
It probably, and the guy who originally reached out to me about it,
What's going on here with these guys?
I think maybe now
Never mind, they're
why
both
those
fucking
words.
awful. Ruska, never mind, they're both fucking awful. He's pretending to be a
Monty, you wanna
girl.
Go there? Jesus.
Father's
Is there?
Day was recently.
Do we have no limit on the low cal reject?
Father's Day.
Can we have some POS? Can we have our own? Oh, I'm sorry, Monty. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was rude. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Brutal.
he was like, okay, probably like $5,000. And I was like, okay, here's our insurance. And then it turns out it's $31,000 because he fucking lied to them or whatever. So,
okay.
Anyways, it was stupid. It was really, really stupid. But
and I hear that. I'm not too worried about that. Accidents happen. It's silly sometimes, right? But you said something earlier about like.
I guess it's silly.
Like
silly Billy.
I don't think I have a right to be angry at God. Who has a right? Nobody has a right to be angry at God.
Well, I hear you on that. But with the anger, like, what does that mean when someone's angry? When you're angry, you're angry because.
Oh my God! Look at Ben fast stomach. Let's go back. Let's go back. Never mind.
Let me make a guess.
And then I'll let you guys go. Can I just take a minute and just like this is something interesting. You know a little bit about serial killers, right? Like everyone knows a little, but you're into horror and stuff. Okay, so you must be familiar with BTK, right?
Oh yeah, he was
BTK was one of the worst.
Yeah, he was pretty
Some
bad.
of these people, like, they wanted to fuck around with the body and jerk off on it, but like this guy wanted to bind, torture, and kill. He named himself BTK.
Yeah.
Right? Now, his worst attack was to the Otero family. I don't know if you know that, right? So there was a wife, a husband, a teenage daughter, and a little boy. He killed all of them in front of all of the other ones, except the daughter. And so, by like half strangling them, then letting them breathe, and then half
he's like, God, I gotta deal with these guys. I feel bad for Mr. Deadman. He's like, I gotta deal with these idiots now.
Then he takes the daughter at last downstairs, hangs her by her neck.
Ben, is that what you want to do to Grace? Is that what you secretly want to do to Grace? Do that? Okay, Ben.
Jerks off on her as she's dying.
Jerk off.
Right? No,
Ben, how do you?
11-year-old girl. Okay.
See what you guys are doing. F root. Okay. What the hell? Well, I miss. Holy sh! Oh, hey, thank you for the $2, egg picker. Did I miss a whole lot of money just went through. Did you add the TDS to stream yet? I want to deep anally. Oh my God, Ben is the worst human being alive. He keep banning Lamel. Deadman did a great job on this. Yeah, he did. I proved to Scott Weasel is a liar. My job is done there. Thank you for backup spot. Oh my God, that's not a God fault. TDS, it's Ben. I did not realize YouTube took me. Wow, I need to set up TDS and everything. Hibisky spuzz off on the new reading chant lance, missing my super set. No, I'm sorry, DJ, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jake Baker. I'm sorry. Insurance company invest. I fucking hate this community. Oh, ban and troll me for nothing but caring for the community. Decent, by the way. I just realized what was going on. I'm sorry. YouTube is awful when it's coming to updating shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake Baker. Sorry. I got lost in the sauce with this shit. I hate all the F grades, epic. Yeah, F stuff before I get trolled and banned here. F link. I say most are cool in this couture, but a few bad apples. But F Ruby, F every local, every fan who supports you talk to your insurance company. Investigated a lot. You can't just lie to them to get a payday. No, you can't. Pisky, this is the new chat hangout. OPC Con is still banning and reject. Great really screw up with the gas station crash, basically. I didn't even know how they were live. I saw this link at the end of Ruby's stream. Didn't know Spud had a channel. Wait, what? How do you not know I had a channel? I guess I haven't done a good job. I guess I haven't done a good job in promoting myself lately. All good, sure. Oh, Egg Pig. I have not done a good job in promoting myself lately. I mean, that's where I'm at now. I guess right now I gotta promote myself more often. Before I forget, thank you, Egg Pigger, for tweeting out my stream. That means a lot. Now back to other weirdos. See what's going on with these
what
freaks.
She does, and she used a lot of her lies about me. They are actually about her. That's the insane thing. I'm listening to this stuff.
Yeah, Spud doesn't really promote. I should promote more often than I could. I've thought about joining other panels, other collaboration. I just finally got monetization. I should start promoting more often. But I'm just having a lot of fun. So, but I think I should just start with the whole. I should probably have more of a business mindset. Should have a business mindset. Okay, we got Monty back. Well, the Scat Weasel is in every panel talking of his hug box. Do you mean OPC Don? Brutal. I mean, then the man's so dead set on trying to find a set of parent. What the hell's going
Fine,
on?
it's all good. It's okay. Just King TL. Anybody else want to come up? More than welcome.
Let's get some more people that know some dirt on this Edward fella.
Goodbye.
Holy. What the fuck is with these?
Be blocked.
No wonder they do 6'4".
Poor Edward. I really didn't want to hurt his feelings too bad, but I did learn a lot.
I didn't.
Who is this lady? I guess this is Monty. This is Monty. She's in this weird community. She's holy shit! 10 memberships from Get Crack. Yeah, thank you, Get Crack. Okay, thank you, Get Crack. And that helps me a lot. I guess I gotta cover this shit now. Get Crack pays me. The Monty. That's Monty. She's cool. That's Monty. Oh, I heard her. Monty. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Monty does something. I seen her in chat before Crack dropped. Crack is supporting me. Crack decided I am now Crack's whip. Yeah, I am Crack's new make emotes. I will make emotes. I will. I'll get little. I told you, Get Crack. Trust no scat goblin. Trust no scat. Wait. Get Crack. Did you get banned off of? Oh, did they unmod you? They unmodded you, Get Crack? Oh no, you were never modded there. I mean, you were. Richie Dub with the member. Also, Becky mod team were very weird when I asked him about the Richie about 1 hour before she drama. Who's the W who trusts him anyway? D-Dog should trust him. You know, if OPC Don made a video, like if OPC Don just made like 4 or 5 videos on local rejects, he could probably get monetization within like in a month or two. Like, I don't know why the fuck he doesn't do that. Like, you're not gonna get you're like, it takes longer to stream, right? It takes a long time to get viewerships and, you know, video watch hours if you just do streams all day. Like, it literally takes way much longer. Like, OPC Don, pay me $100 and I'll go through the process of cutting all your stream up and making them videos. Legit! I will go through the process of that. Give me $200. Cash app me. I'll do it. No, not really. D-Dog plus OBC plus Risky Arc will be interesting. It is, but really should take over the evening panel market. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start streaming either between. I'm probably gonna have a morning pre-stream where I just play video games for a little bit on the vertical side because that does a lot well than on the horizontal side. Then probably around like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'll start streaming. Just gotta go to the gym first, so I'm trying to figure a schedule out because I'm probably going to bed anyway in a couple of minutes. Now that would be the plan right now to sort of set up a schedule where. But you Swedish? No, I'm Hispanic. But could easily take over Reject? It's OPC, personal, Hugbug, and gay. I mean, I would need to create a. I would need to create a StreamYard, right? I would need a StreamYard. I guess maybe like this weekend. How about this, guy? Okay, how about this? King, didn't I tell you? Schizo's content is legit. Maybe we'll have a panel. Maybe I'll go through the process. I'll get a StreamYard or something, and we can have a panel like this weekend. Maybe like a Friday night panel. Would you guys like that? Would you guys like a Friday night panel where we stream for 3 to 4 hours and I'll be your host? Would you guys want that? I guess that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a panel, King TL. I know. Who did they ban over there? Who did OBC ban? Okay, he didn't ban anyone, but it looks like everybody's fighting. Wait, Monty can explain.
That's about as like Ramirez looks like Jesus.
Objectively speaking, Ruvula was boring. That is a hot take, Ryler.
And it was the son.
I like that.
Early for some random reason, he comes home and sees his mother and father with like strangled to death. Right.
Whoa.
And immediately,
wait, I forgot the volume down. Sorry, guys.
To see his younger brother and his fucking sister with jizz all over her, dead, hanging from a fucking rafter in the basement. Right. Because God spared him of that. Okay. Now, you can say if someone's got a reason, and then afterwards he was very angry, got into drugs and alcohol, and it's a really interesting story what happened because he was planning to take vengeance. You could say murder, but it's not murder if he was going to shank him in the courtroom, and by like something close to a miracle, he didn't, and he is now okay. But if there's anyone who has a beef with God, it'd be that guy, right? He loved his family. He was an A+.
I don't see the earlier. I caught the end of this. That's what we're covering
there,
now.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean there. Like he would have a reason to hate God.
You can have a beef with God. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to say here is that you can be in a scenario where you might be upset with your life and the situations, and maybe you direct that at God, but that's not really going to help you.
Mad at BTK, he didn't know who he was.
Right.
But it was like 30 years later, and they finally caught him, and they're like, "This guy was just a little dweeb, little fucking church mouse asshole, right?"
But I think both you guys could. Would y'all?
How this hot take it was sanitized crap.
Well, I know Ben, you don't like the term being angry at the situation.
Ryler, you know what I meant by hot take. You know what I meant by hot take. The Rubelo people.
Frustrated at situation.
Yeah.
So I think I do like Deadman stream, but I only saw a bit of it. I like his stuff. He's very energetic. He knows how to keep things going. He knows how to play off the host. Because you know that he wanted to like really get into it with the Dorp, but he did a really good job. Deadman got a decent interview prompt to him for letting Parles whip through though. Deadman rules the Scator. I am just the humbler observer of this community. Volume a little more down, please. I'm sorry for you. There we go.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Better?
So you can say, you fucking, stone that I tripped on. You could go, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, stone. But it doesn't really make sense.
Let me raise the volume a little too low.
Like a stone's going to go to hell.
All right, so y'all's situation right now, you guys would admit, how would y'all rank it on a scale between 1 and 10? 1 being absolute shit, 10 being the best thing ever.
Best thing ever.
It is a 10? 10 out of 10? Best
10
thing
out of 10? 10 out of 10? No.
I believe whatever parts of it, like as a Christian, you have to believe that whatever parts of it you don't understand right now are being done for your good. So I'm not saying I see how that is.
So you would rate your situation a 10 out of 10? For real?
I think everyone has to rate their situation 10 out of 10.
But why?
The Gazans have to rate their situation a 10 out of 10. But if you're not a believer, then actually I don't know.
Why would you bring this shit up?
Say that our life has been
Jesus on the cross would have to rank it a 10 out of 10, right?
Jesus on the cross.
Grace's mom.
Damon has the best cuck shit in the game. Brutal.
Scenario?
think in some way it has to be, right?
Yeah, but he's saying like
It's actually really not very.
Is that the
I mean, at
best
this
thing
point,
ever?
it's-
Is that the best
I mean,
experience ever? I mean,
it depends what you mean. Like, so if
Big
like,
out whoever got me
I break-
gifted.
oh,
Oh, that was
I
Get
connected
Crack.
to
Remember to say
drama.
thank you to Get Crack.
it was constant, 24 hours. a
My
day.
new
Right.
overlord.
That's suffering. I'm not going to sit here and
Oh,
say that
get
feels
get
really
big,
good. That's a
get crack,
pleasure of
big
all
up,
pleasures.
fuck with
It's still,
you.
like, it's got to be a 10 out of 10 because
Fucking
it's
with
the
you.
hand of my heavenly Father. So
Okay,
My
but
Heavenly
what you're
Father,
asking is,
forgive
like,
me
what
for
is our
my
situation
sin.
compared to like what it theoretically could be, right? Isn't that you understand? That's what he's asking.
right. I mean,
He's saying like, okay, I understand you're grateful for your situation, but like if you are a 4 out of 10 at cursive and you could be a 10 out of 10, that's what he's saying. Like,
right.
Thank you
I
for the
feel like-
membership.
How would you rank it?
I'm experiencing a lot of
Crack,
pain right now,
very
which I mean,
nice.
which I'm not. But
Very
it's like really
nice.
hot. Okay, yeah, I'm not. That doesn't mean. But like, it's hot because it's supposed to be hot.
I mean, for example,
Heaven is not going to be anything like this.
the courtroom
That's what
experience
you
that you guys had
This
on
is not-
Friday. The courtroom experience that you guys had on
He's not-
Friday.
I'll-
I don't think was a. Oh,
Yeah.
he's not. Okay. Oh well, he's okay. But Grace,
Take a break.
I think you understood what I was saying there. But I mean, would you rate your
This
situation?
is like when the chick on whatever podcast ever said every girl should rate themselves 10 out of 10. Why does this remind me of like last night conversation between D-Doc, Rusk, King TL, who was the other guy? The Rational one or Radical something? The Radical one? I think that's his name. I'm sorry, but I don't remember his name. Who else was there? Who else was on that? Who was on that panel? Jeremy was on that panel. Sometimes I wonder if they really believe half of what they say, but then I remember they live in a broken RV. Kohler. Oh, Radical Kohler. Okay, I knew it was Radical something. I just didn't know what it was. He was a nice guy. He even Ruska got. Oh my God, Ruska got so mad because Radical Kohler was like the only one that was being like genuinely nice and being a white pill. I'm like, you know what? If I'm there for 6 hours, this is no offense to D-Dog or anything, but like after 2 hours of black pill stuff, I want somebody to come in and lighten up the mood. I mean, black pill stuff was popular 5 years ago. Like if D-Dog would have started streaming 5 years ago, black pill stuff would have been way more popular than you think it is. The Black Pill channel, I don't know if Black Pill channel is still around or not. And there was another channel similar to it where it was very black pilled. That was very popular for a long time. And believe it or not, that actually inspired me. I can't think of the second channel I'm thinking of offhand. I gotta look it up. I think I'm trying to think. There was a YouTuber that covered it. Or was it Kino Casino? I think Kino Casino covered it too. I know the channel. I can't think of the channel name, but I know Kino Casino covered it. It was either them or somebody else. We gotta look up that channel because that channel had a lot of gold mine. It must be blacklisted by YouTube. I never get a gifted membership. Yeah, guys, our new goal is to get Eric W a membership. That's our new goal. Gotta do my once in a while obligation of e-begging. So here we go. You know what? Just for you guys, just for you. I'm gonna rub. ASMR coin rubs. This is what you guys get. This is the content we're getting. ASMR coin rub. That's what I should do for like. Guys, maybe like this week I'll do like a joke stream where it's just ASMR, but it's just coin being rubbed. You like that? You like that, guys? You like the coin rub? You like wait, hold up. Let me erase. You like that? You like that? I don't think it's possible, but I've been through a Elite Hunger member drop. I think you have to mess with your setting to be able to get gifted. I don't know how to do it though. Yeah, I don't know. You guys like that? You like the ASMR money where we want the dorps? Rub the coins on your smucker some more. You guys like that? You like that? That's probably some New York lawyer that's watching. It's like, oh, yeah, rub the quarters. Rub those quarters. Oh, rub them like my wife does. Oh, that's probably a New York lawyer that probably jerks off to it. Like, oh, yeah, it's like, are those 1974's quarters? Yeah. Gotta rub some pennies. The pennies, guys. Sooner or later, no more pennies. We're not gonna have any more pennies. This is the last time. ASMR penny rub. Yeah, you hear that? New York lawyer ASMR coin clipping channel. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this.
As a 10 out of 10 being the best thing ever?
Some more.
I understand, like, mystically you can rate it a 10 out of 10, but I would not
10 out of
say
10
that
like this
the
ASMR coin clipping.
experience is, like, I guess you could say, like, well, it's the best that it can be. I mean, there are a lot of problems. There's a
OBC
lot of
Don is
fucking problems,
probably
yeah.
right
I mean,
now
everyone has
jerking it
problems in their
off
life.
to my
But, like,
coins.
what are some things like you wish you could change and like do better or improve on?
Yeah, Grace, what can you do? You could be rubbing coins.
I wish that I wasn't angry all the time so that I wouldn't lash out at my dad, so that he wouldn't get tired, so that we could work
Right.
together to do things like sell the stuff in the storage unit and, you know, get insurance and,
All right, enough of that
you
bullshit.
know,
Wait, do I have a
do better
dollar?
streaming,
Wait,
be
I think
more
I have a
consistent,
dollar
yada,
somewhere.
yada, eat healthier, go outside.
No, I have a dollar in
all
my
the usual things.
car.
Right.
All right, you know
I
what I'll
wish that
do?
was
I'll do a
true.
credit card
Yeah.
rub.
So like
That would really make the New York lawyers
and,
happy.
out of the things you listed there, what's something
Right.
that's like the most important to you?
Hear that? Hear that, guys? I'm rubbing 2 debit cards right now. I'm rubbing these 2 debit cards on the
Well,
microphone.
I would say like
Does it pleases you? Does it pleases my YouTube overlord?
I would really like to stop being angry.
You like this guy? Okay,
Okay.
okay,
I don't wanna
enough,
be
enough
angry.
of that
That's big to you.
bullshit.
That's important to you.
I think
To stop
that's
being
like,
angry.
yeah, I think it's ruining my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what they're doing. Dancing on the Sun is on.
And, you know, I've dated women
Jesus.
5'10", 6 feet, 5'9", all different heights, and never had one complaint.
I wonder who it
You
is.
You must be attractive. See, Edward's just not that attractive all around. So even if
Edward, get him
Oh,
dancing. Jesus Christ, what's going on
I'm sorry,
here?
Edward, that was just mean. You're attractive.
I
Edward.
think
I'm so
Edward's
sorry.
attractive. I think
know.
Edward's attractive. He's
I
been
know.
going to the gym. He did more push-ups than Hormax.
The Monty wants Edward kid. That's what it looks like. Let's get back to the dorps.
I'm going to take a guess here. You correct me if I'm wrong, but are you angry because there's a lack of control?
We need Pyro back and my
I mean,
honest opinion. I mean, Pyro has the capability to start streaming. It's like, it shouldn't be that hard to give Pyro the ability to start streaming. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, hell, you can stream on your phone like it was nothing. Like the days are gone where, you know, streaming used to be like this weird, obscure thing to do. Anybody can stream nowadays, right? Anybody can stream. So, you know, I don't know why he doesn't. And he wasn't, I mean, he was pretty good at it. So it's like, it's not that hard for him to get into it.
I was angry because I felt like God
Yeah, he has a
fucked me
channel.
over. He set me up in a situation where I can't win.
Really?
I'm too
Okay.
tired. I'm too anxious. I don't really trust my dad because my mom made him seem like he was crazy when I was younger.
Mhm.
That caused all these problems, and we can't just be buddies, and then we
Right.
can't really have a normal, consistent life, and then people say we're crazy, and then so like we alienate our audience, and we don't make a lot of money, and yada yada yada. and,
Alienated
so-
your audience. You didn't even need to do that. Come on. Like, the reason why you alienated your audience was most of your audience are just sick and tired of your guys not able to stream for more than a couple hours. Right. It should not take that long to stream. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from. Like, guys, if you would have streamed all day yesterday, right? You guys had the opportunity to stream all the stuff about Kid Behind the Camera. You had your opportunity yesterday, and now you're mad that you couldn't do it, and you're trying to panel hop on everybody else's, so then you can make up for lost stuff. Like, come on, it takes.
What I'm hearing there with you saying that God effed you over and taking that to like a higher power, right? What I'm hearing there is I'm sensing that you feel like you may not have control over your life, that you can't control it. And you're wanting him to do it for you, but what are you doing for yourself?
You mean because I'm asking him to take the anger away? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, it's like you're asking him, like you're blaming him for things that happened, but the things that happened because of people in your life and actions and stuff, right? So it's like it's kind of weird to kind of blaming him is displacing it, I think. Right?
Well, I mean, well, like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, obviously, like, God is eternal being and love. You
Right.
can't really blame him.
Yeah, you
It
can't
doesn't
blame
make
him.
any sense.
Right, exactly.
It doesn't like
make
you
sense.
logically can't blame him, right?
Right.
No, you can.
Well, you can, but then you'd kill yourself because you'd say like the creator of this universe is
11.
unfair and
Yeah.
mean to me, and then
Yeah,
why
you
would
should
you
kill yourself.
why would you keep living?
But
Kill
there's certain
yourself
things,
in
like, if you're
Minecraft.
unhappy with the way things are, and it's like, well, what can you do yourself? Like you said, streaming. Grace, you are a great streamer. Like you are really good. Like y'all's IRL stuff when you guys were in LA was so amazing. I'm sure it cost a lot of money.
Thank you.
But that was amazing. Like every time you got on the bicycle riding around, I was like, I hope Grace makes it, man. I don't want her to get hit by a car or anything. Because I'm not an A-log.
You know what's
I don't
interesting
hate
about-
you guys
you know
like
what's
that, okay? I want you to be able to
I know,
live.
You know what's interesting about those streams? Because I've been both riding the bike and like watching from the.
Right.
It looks a lot.
Damn
scarier
it,
these days.
close
It's a funny
to
thing about it,
God.
it's actually- makes
He has
it
a
easy if
trigger.
you're
He has a
single
tiger
girl
blood
walking around. It
face.
seems when you're watching it like there's.
He has that tiger blood energy. Got that.
It adds like intrinsically to the. And if you were there, you'd be like, "Oh, this is not a really big deal." You know what I mean? It's just a funny psychological factor.
Right. Well, I'd like to have this moment because I haven't really seen Grace have this much introspection before on a stream, and it was kind of cool. Thank you, Grace. Thank you about that. Because I do hear that.
Let's talk about Keemstar for a second before you.
That's
before
what we
you
need to.
drop it.
Let's stop the Dr. Deadman and let's get into something that's fun.
Can I just- can I just
Keemstar is a
read
fucking
St. Elmo's
monster.
Fire?
Can we agree that Keemstar is a
St.
monster?
Elmo's Fire says. St. Elmo's
Yes.
Fire says, "Go to a Dr. Grace. State hospital must take you."
State hospital must
Great
take
bitch.
it.
You don't want to go to a
Get
state
yourself
hospital.
to a
No, all right, all
hospital.
right.
They're horrible.
Let's take this Mike situation, right?
That could be worse.
Now, you're down in Texas. He's in South Carolina. We're in Rhode Island. The South has different laws for DV. Up here, it's fucking nuts. The standard. You know what I just did right here?
He
That's
just
battery. In the
Yeah,
state of
that's
Rhode
battery.
Island.
So my prediction is that they take it to the trial, then they beg to settle with corny answers. Obviously, they're going to get legally re-aimed, but it'll be late at that point. I mean, the fact that they're using Grok, right? Hi, Gobbledygook, how are you doing? The fact that Ben and Grace thought that using Grok would be a great idea to help them win in a lawsuit or this court settlement is mentally retarded. Like, actually dumb. Like, low. Like, I understand if you want to use AI as a basis, right? As a basis of getting information at the jumping off point. I got into this whole thing with my stepdad, right? Because he was the judge is going to know that they're using AI to write motions. Not even that. Even that, I think the judge isn't even going to take them serious. It sounds like the judge isn't even taking serious. Like, I did a discussion with my stepdad, and we were just saying, like, yeah, how, AI is good as a foundation of looking for information or jumping off, but it shouldn't be the end all to be all. Yo, hey, what's up, Aji Cub? How you doing? Like, it should not be the end all to be all. But a lot of people treat it like it is. I'm like, it's not really. Like, it's good if you're looking for information and it can point you to that direction. The judge is already sick of them low. I mean, at this point, they may as well just lose a court case. They may as well just completely lose the court case. The amount of money they've been losing, the amount of time they've been losing, the amount of stress, they may as just lose the court case at this point. Like, purposely just lose rather than just keep on fighting, because you're not going to win. You don't have the money, you don't have the lawyer, you don't have the clout, you don't have the resources. You're just losing, right? You're not gonna keep on going. Like, all you have now is what? All you have is a dying YouTube channel, a dying career. Whereas everybody else is just going up in the rank. Like, regardless how you feel about Ruby or Lowell or Ava or any of these people, like, they're at least they're going upward. They're going somewhere, right? And now everybody is just picking on the corpse that is remaining, or not really the corpse, but they're picking on the wounds. Ava's going up. Ryler, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like she is, but I don't really watch Ava that much. They don't have a plan. It should. Bailing water on the Titanic at this point. Yeah, kind of it. But, like, I mean, in all seriousness, like, if they would have just streamed yesterday for 4 or 5 hours about the kid behind the camera stuff, gave their perspective on things. Ruby is okay, but even Low had plateaued. To be fair, Low hasn't really been streaming that much, and with Ava, I don't know too much. Like I don't really watch too much of Ava sub bar from the Rivolo stuff. Again, there's nothing against Ava for that reason alone. I just haven't been watching it. But like, yeah, if they would have just streamed all day yesterday about the roof, they would have just streamed all day, and then they would have just, gone through the process of getting the best of the best clip throughout Rulo, and then did a whole stream about that. They could have made quite a bit of money. They could, but they don't. I don't get it. They have the people. They have the numbers. The Dorbs get decent views every stream. They're probably if they're lazy. They are lazy. Do something. Make my job easy. But no.
Unwanted touching. I didn't ask her consent. I touched her. Those people.
I bet would have been the first time you touched Grace.
Don't do that. Because technically you just broke the law. Now, here's the thing. Mike and Bridget are.
Ben ain't got a job. Meanwhile, his ex-wife paying for a lawyer, talking off her work, supposedly offering to take 10K to settle if it were a judge. I hate Ben.
There should be a court for fat people.
I mean, they don't even have 10K to begin with. They don't even have 10K.
Garbage people, obviously. You look at them and you go, this person is garbage.
I mean, they don't have 10K anyway.
Fat people court. And you just torture them by putting Twinkies in front of them because they're checked out. They're not even trying. This guy Mike his belly has a belly.
Yeah, the hernia.
It's fully herniated. Yeah.
Rumor has it that's his penis.
Disgusting.
That's his penis now. He used that. Okay.
Right. And his wife is.
Oh yeah, the judge hate people like Ben clogging up the legal system. The George. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. The court does hate people like Ben.
Anyways, no one cares.
I mean, not even just people like Ben. The court just hate anybody that clogs up the legal system when they don't have to.
Everyone knows they're just liars, right? I mean, all they do on the internet is lie.
Like, are they really getting a divorce, or is that played up?
Who knows, right?
Yeah, but they could settle for that. Then move to raise it to making payments.
You're a liar. Why should
I mean, if they really wanted to, right? If they make a good case to the judge and everything, right? I mean, but the problem is, what is it? Courtney's lawyer watches them. So if they really wanted to, they can make the case of like, hey, we don't have a lot of money. Can we settle for less? Or can we do a long-term payment, like with low money, and then maybe they can settle to decrease their child support if they wanted to. They have a lot of options, but they don't fucking do the bare minimum.
I don't care what a liar says about anything.
Well,
ever.
that phone call, I don't think she was lying in that phone call. The 911 call?
Well, here's the thing. She says she was lying in that phone call. But of course, here's an interesting statement. If you say I like
how the kettle calling the pot black.
Do you understand how bizarre of a statement that is? Because you're saying it is true that I am a liar.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. You can't actually make that make sense. If you say,
because it's like, what can I trust you with? Like, if you say you're a liar,
Ben knows he's going to lose. He just wants to make it as painful as possible for all parties. Typical dorks.
Bad liars, which they are. They're bad actors.
Yeah,
bad
that's
liars,
not a bad tactic.
people,
Go
bad
full
parents,
on
horrendous entertainers, terrible.
Go what is it? Go full
It's the bad
scorcher.
liar part. What's interesting is she says I was punched 5 times by my husband.
Right.
Something like 5 times. Okay, something like is interesting because that means. Not
she was hit
necessarily.
5 times. She says she saw lights, but she says she's not really injured.
No, she says punched. My husband punched me in the face 5 times. Okay.
It did happen.
And she saw lights. Now the saw lights thing is interesting.
What's anything going on? Oh, they have a bunch of people right now.
Go get up a roll.
Cool. I guess I'll cover rejects tomorrow. Some point this weekend, I'll do a video, 2 videos on rejects.
I'm sure you have.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah, I was slapped in the face several times when I used to work at a psych facility, but like they were like adolescents. So like,
I mean, I'm probably gonna do a video on the Deadman interview anyway, so I guess I gotta just go into the
I
motions.
didn't see lights, but I know what that is. I don't know, whatever. Just growing up with 3 brothers, I've seen lights, but then
I've seen the light. I've seen Jesus.
That's right. You have brothers.
This 10K settlement is nothing like a lawyer wipe their ass with. It's a terrible tactic. The judge can order Ben to pay corny lawyer fee and all kinds of stuff. I mean, at this point, that's all they're gonna do is just pay the lawyer fees. And not even that. At this point,
okay.
Like, they don't even have the money to even pay the lawyer fee. They barely make the money to even pay for the child support every month, right? Which is anywhere between like. I mean, people were speculating between 800 to 1,000. which is just insane.
Okay,
It's
so
pretty normal.
she says 5. Okay, then later she says, no, he didn't do any. Okay, but she says even when he calls her, this is now months later, this is July, okay? Her story is he was throwing furniture around. Okay, well, throwing furniture around is assault in the sense that assault means causing fear. At least, right? Assault is not the punching, it's the causing of the fear.
Mhm.
Throwing furniture around is like already a DV, or at least this is domestic violence, whether it's prosecutable or not. She admits that, and she says, I was scared. So I left and called.
He
Okay,
declared
and that's where she's not that
bankrupt,
good of
but
an
not
actress,
sure if the
right? That's where
judge
the
can make the
crime
lawyer
becomes
fee
genuine,
stay
so I'm like,
afterward.
what the fuck, right?
Well, the problem when you declare bankrupt is you need to get all the receipts, you need to get all your documents. Like, I met people, you know, who are like that. You know, wait a minute. Wait, sorry, I didn't text somebody. But here it says that's true. He may not be able to get it. Sorry, I just text someone. But all right. So even if he were to, let's say that, even if he was high, okay, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a guy who deal with bankruptcy. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But from the people who I met who do bankruptcy, who have filed for bankruptcy, I think my mom nearly filed bankruptcy around 09, 010, long time ago. Shit, right? But the people I met who have filed for bankruptcy said like it takes a long time. You gotta go to the court. You gotta go to the judge. You need to provide information. Like look at the DSP stuff, right? Like look how bad that lasted, right? And even if the door were to declare bankruptcy, they probably would have to. They'd probably be screwed because their haters would just come after the lawyer because the door probably wouldn't know how to shut their mouth about it. But there's that to think about. Because that's what ended up happening with DSP. DSP bankruptcy took much longer because because he got the lawyer, no, not the lawyer, the court got actual called every other day by his detractors. So it's like, come on, you know, you gotta think about it. And I mean, even if they were, what do they even have, right? Like they have a shit ton of debt that would be sponged. But the problem is like nowadays everything is based off, and the child support payments can't be waived by bankruptcy. So I think that's why Gracie is paying it. No, not even that. I mean, yeah, that is true. You can't remove that because that's a whole separate ordeal. But I mean, if Ben really wanted to, he can probably like negotiate a lower payment, but it's not gonna happen.
Okay, but then they go there, right? And then they go to him. They go there and they see marks on the left side of her face.
Yeah, slaps. Yeah, or like red marks.
Now that's either slaps or punches. But if it's leaving marks, it's you got slapped at least.
Yeah.
Okay. But here's the thing: months later, she knows that's in the report, and she doesn't go. First of all, I wouldn't mention the throwing of the furniture. Why mention that if you're trying to cover up, right?
Right.
Secondly, say you slapped yourself because you wanted to hurt him. She hasn't come up with that in all these months. How stupid are these people?
Bro, that would have been good cover,
I
right?
slapped myself.
She could have been like, I slapped
Make it
myself,
look
Keen.
bad.
Yeah.
I just do that all the time.
I mean, well, I already covered the kid behind the camera stuff a million. I already covered it. And I think there's going to be one more video probably coming out. Hopefully, but I doubt it. Right? I'm going to doubt that big time. I know Queens is going to have to make a response. They're already proving the minimum. They are already proving the minimal requirement. Not sure if it can go lower. Providing the minimal requirement, not sure it can go lower. I think if you wanted to, you can make it go lower. Because let's say they lose the RV and all they have is the apartment and the studio. You can actually maybe probably he's a real bastard to his wife. Maybe his laziness is just to rub it in her face that she's getting nothing. I mean, yeah, because at some point, if he really wanted to, Ben could go to jail eventually. I mean, what is stopping Grace from just not, like, people? Grace pays Ben child support. How embarrassing! How embarrassing! How embarrassing! Yeah, it's bad. I mean, it'd be different. Like, oh, you know, you're a loving daughter. You have a great relationship with your dad, and you know your dad's going through a hard time, so you're helping him pay for like a bill or two. That's perfectly fine. I think that's very normal. In the situation where you fucked up at the parent and you should take responsibility and paying child support to be one of them. You didn't know that, Trade? Low common knowledge around here. She got zero legal obligations. True. And not even that. I mean, again, they lose the RV. All they have is the studio and the apartment. They could file for bankruptcy and they can use that to the court. Like, hey, Ben has nothing. He literally has nothing. I mean, like if they really wanted to, they can put the court be like, everything that Ben gets comes from Grace. Ben is relying on Grace for everything. Like they can pull the car if they wanted to. They could easily pull that car, and the court would have to kind of oblige. I'm worried that Ben is going to try without a lawyer. He literally said south to west. He's literally going to court with Grok. He's using Grok as his lawyer. Ugh.
They don't.
Or I put on some rouge like Amber Heard.
Imagine worrying about Ben. Brutal.
He called her. She didn't say that.
Mm-hmm.
They've never figured out how to come up with a story that gets him off.
So that's why they're bad liars. Absolutely.
The other report, the cop goes, first he was like, arrest me, I hit her 50. Then he comes down to like, I slapped her twice. Okay,
Yeah.
now that approximately twice. My guess is, you know, everyone says approximately twice. It probably means 3-4 times.
Exactly. Everyone downplays.
The court can order him to get a job, job or jail.
They upplay it if they're playing the victim, which she was doing.
Exactly.
Okay,
I wonder if Ben can apply. I was gonna say, could Ben apply for a fate worse than death? Godly, they could do both. He can work in jail. That it. Ruby accused of people being misogynist for not liking Becky Boo. It's cringy. Did he? When did? Oh yeah. Wait, when was that? Was that announced today? Did like Ruby made a quote about that or mentioned that today? I mean, to be fair, I made my case obvious for why I don't like Becky. Mike has been lying to your mind today. I mean, apparently there's some released private message. Oh, interesting. Guess I have some stuff to cover. Guess I have a lot of work to be done. Jesus, help me. Please, Jesus, help me. If the RV and Grace and Courtney can't touch it. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, yeah. I mean that's the problem. The double-edged sword is like Ben doesn't make any money, so Courtney can't have any of it, but at the same time he can't use that in court. Right. New direction for the local universe season 4 was fucking hate rewind. Sometimes I really do hate rewind. Yeah, he thinks he's funny to keep fucking around with the judge, idiot. Nah, the events of the judge is gonna have enough. Even if they get a new judge to replace their current judge, that new judge probably is gonna get all the info offhand and be like, nope, not dealing with this shit.
so it's probably between 2 slaps and 5.
I mean, it'd be hilarious if this goes up to like, you know what? Fuck it. I wish this goes up to the Supreme Court. Can you imagine the Thorpes? Their whole thing with Courtney goes up to the Supreme Court. That would be comical.
Punches.
Yeah.
I would say it's not either of those, but it may have been, you know.
But you would
3
say,
slaps
what you would say, it
or
sounds like
4
there was
punches.
a DV situation definitely happening there, and they probably were trying to lie to cover it up.
Well, here's the thing. Like these 2 morons, okay, don't look, you're getting divorced. First of all, what are you doing together if you're getting divorced? People who are getting divorced
Aren't
keep
living
away
together.
from each other.
Yeah.
Or
What
get
are you
drunk
doing?
together,
Let's get drunk together. We're getting divorced. What the fuck are you talking about?
And they're still fucking.
Like you're crazy.
They're still fucking and fucking other people. Yeah.
Well, whatever. And then they're
Thorpe
getting divorced.
versus
They're
Thorpe.
getting divorced, but they're
They can
getting
get a
together,
new
getting drunk, which he
vendor,
says
but
he
it'd
doesn't
be
really ever do. I
denied.
believe he doesn't. He's not a
Maybe.
big drinker Okay, then they're talking about their sex lives together, which at this point shouldn't really matter, honestly, because number one, they're fat. Who fucking cares what a fat person fucks or who fucks a fat person? It's like you being concerned about your pig in the fucking pigsty. No one fucking cares. Do you know?
To be fair, Ben, the reason it does kind of matter is because I made the case very simple. The reason why the whole fucking thing is brought up with the kid behind the camera and his ex-wife Bridget, right, is on the ground that they're in an open relationship, right? Like, you're in an open relationship and you're getting mad that your husband is fucking other women and talking to other women. Like, unless you guys stop doing the open relationship, but they're going through the process of divorce, so it's like come on, women.
No, do you know who could sue them? Do you know who hit on them? This bitch right here. They trafficked her to try to have sex with her. Okay, like really? No.
Okay, Ben, that's over exaggerating. They did not traffic her to have sex with them. Ben, although it's egg picker, Ben, I can see him chat very briefly when I switch from all the top or back. Be nice, I'll be nice. Egg picker's been good lately. Although, no, egg picker's here. He comes in and out of chat. He did donate, so yeah, I'm happy. But either way, he's supporting me a lot, so I try to be nice to everybody. But, I mean, first up, Ben, they haven't trafficked Grace. That's over exaggerating. They never did that. You're just overblowing something that isn't true, which could be used against you in a court of law if they really wanted to, because that is technically slander. I know there was this whole thing where Bridget wanted to slap Grace's ass. Live chat, you mean Richie?
Grace.
Gross, right?
Grace.
She would, even if she could get millions from them, it wouldn't be worth it to say I actually was humiliated enough, to actually be what's the word? Solicited by these fat pigs.
Right.
No, millions
Grace, get
to
Grok on the
possibly
line.
pay
Grace,
for
hit
the
up
loss of
Grok. Ask
reputation.
Attorney Grok what you can do in that situation. Come on.
You could say I sucked my dad's cock 6 ways from Sunday since I was 3 years old, and it's still better than having sex with a fat fuck like that.
Right. Okay. Now, did you see how Keemstar tried to cover it all up?
He did a terrible job.
Yeah.
He's so bad at it that it's
Yeah.
actually funny. That's why he's a lol cow. He said,
Yeah.
I lied to the police in Texas, and you can lie to the police till the cows come home. That's not true.
He said it's legal to lie to the police.
That's not true. It is a crime
That's not
to
true.
provide false information to the police.
Yeah.
It could be a serious crime if it's a serious investigation. It is certainly a crime. How could you be a human being in his 40s who owns a company and has employees and not understand that? How could you possibly think that's true? Now,
I forgot my mic was off. YouTube censors some posts on Top Shot. Or maybe that's why Ben is excellent at locale analyze. Yeah, I mean, it takes a locale to know a locale, or a highly autistic person to know a locale. Another F. Another L for me.
Deadman,
that's part of the reason why he's covering
this
this
on
up,
our
though.
train stream. You said that you didn't realize that trains actually transport human beings.
Well, yeah, I never really rode on a train before. I didn't know if they still work like
They
that.
never roll on what?
It's funny. I was like, he doesn't realize that trains can transport human beings.
Classic.
But
Deadman
okay,
movement.
but like,
Well,
you're
that's
not
because I don't go on
you're
a
not
train.
world traveler. Okay,
Yeah.
but like,
Sorry, guys.
I would say
Because
it's
here in
fairly
America,
obvious that-
most people are driving in cars or using planes or whatever. A train is like a last resort.
Ryler says he made a whole video about Becky Boo and how great she was and how people are sexist for not liking her. Did Ruby really make a video about Becky Boo? What the fuck? I mean, there's not much I can say. I already made my case. I made why I don't like Becky, so on and so on. Right? It's just the beating a dead horse, and I get it. Why Ruby wants to support Becky? It is what it is. Right? I'm not gonna start a fight. Like, if you made a video about it, that's whatever. Maybe I can find it real fast and see what it's like, but I mean, that's her opinion. If she wants to support Becky, let her support Becky. If she wants to go down that route, there's not much I can do or say that would convince her. I think Ruby's already convinced about Becky at this point. I mean, the friend, your one, I don't know what to say. The friend, your enemy of My enemy is my friend. I guess. I don't know.
Court.
So are you a Becky detractor, Spud? I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not a detractor for the most part. I covered the BBU. I mean, in the past, I was much more of a heavy. In the past, I was more of a detractor, but I kind of chill out for the most part. But currently, as we speak, I covered the BBU, and I'm be real with you. Their streams last week was dog shit. All their streams last week were dog shit. The occasional Dick Gemini stream was pretty funny, but most of their streams were just kind of dog shit to watch. I could barely watch most of it without wanting to, like, you know, go asleep. And I just not sure it's because they don't have direction. Like, hey, if I were to be fair, they don't really have proper direction. It's like they're just shooting. It's like it's basically just a Discord call. It's just basically that's what it is. It's just a Discord call for most of the time, right? They just sit there, they laugh, they get drunk, they get high here and there. Not every day, but they talk about this and that. It's the same shit. Like, I mean, Locale Live and the LCU isn't any better, right? And they know it isn't any better, but it's like occasionally they do kind of get entertaining. At least they're on topic. At least they talk about something. And most of the time when I'm watching Becky's stuff, I'm like, what am I watching? Like, is it just two middle-aged white women past their prime drinking wine where they have their sexually questionable not partner or friend as their director or whatever? That's how it feels.
I get it. We had really never been on. It's really fun though. It is really fun. You should do it if you can. But it's
Yeah.
like the problem is it's more expensive than a plane and it takes longer.
Yeah, I saw
You
that
have to
food. The
enjoy the
food
ride,
was
and
jacked
it's a
up in
lot of
price,
fun.
man. They jacked up that food and price hardcore with you guys.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. The problem is what we had this like black family behind us with like 4 kids and they were antsy and doing their fucking phone but like, hey, I see a black father disciplining his kids. I'm
That
happy,
based.
you know, because you never see that. You never see that.
You know,
But it
the
was-
fact that they had a father was great. Okay.
Yeah.
A good family.
Right.
Hopefully,
I
they
agree.
do
So
well.
like, but 30 hours in, you start losing your enthusiasm for like the black family, and you.
Oh my god, Ben, we get it.
Whoa. Well, I mean,
That's white. Let's get some Oreos on board. Next stop. How about
okay,
Well,
Ben.
you know what I mean?
when they wake you up with like a TikTok just on loop at 100%,
And no one wants to say
volume, and
because
nobody
the rest of
says-
people are white. No one wants to say, "Hey, stop it." Right?
Hey, Grace, are white people better?
Oh my god, dead man.
Wider.
That's for damn sure.
But are white people better than everyone else?
Real fast, what's going on?
Constantly fucking erupt the fucking flow. You kill it. You could be funny. I'm not saying you're not funny, but you have this bad habit of destroying the flow. And I don't get it because you could be so much better than that. You know? I'm not
Like
being-
almost a 2 or 3 hour stream. Holy shit.
You could be better. Just stop fucking shitting on people as though
Else?
At being quiet, yes.
Okay.
At
there we
being
go.
being passengers, co-passengers
Well, no,
on a
Asians,
train.
Asians are best, but
Oh, for sure. They
Oh,
don't,
Asians
they don't
are
talk
the
at all.
best.
They might
I
grow
like
you in the
Asians.
train. But that's
Yeah,
like
they're
the Japanese
that's
experience there, though. Okay.
Hey, man, can we get back to it?
Okay.
All right, so
You're talking about
it's
Keemstar.
like common sense would tell you it's between 2 slaps, and it's not 2 slaps, and 5 punches, and it's not 5 punches. 5 punches to the chin of a big guy who's trying to inflict pain. You're gonna cut. You're gonna lacerate. Okay, so it's somewhere in between. And who the fuck cares if some fat bitch got slapped because she's a whore? Like, who cares? And she probably slapped him back. Who cares? You're getting divorced. Walk away. What are you calling the cops for? It never benefits anyone to bring the cops in. And the cops don't want to go see a fat whore lolling around in the middle of like whatever butt-fuck South Carolina and try to ask her what happened to her and whether her pussy is filled with like this semen or that semen. It's disgusting. Am I right?
More disgusting
Mike.
coming from you, Ben.
Well,
you could just
I know
literally
she-
walk away. He can barely walk. Like, it's not like he's
Right,
just
right.
Fucking Uber.
Get, in
Get
the
out
car
of there
leave.
and go, yeah, maybe divorced people shouldn't get drunk together and then start talking about their sex lives. Ever, even with each other. It's disgusting.
You would know, would you,
so
Ben?
so she definitely is fat, and she is a hoe for show. Okay.
Yeah.
But like,
And they're
does
both
that mean
liars.
she deserves to get hit?
No.
Well, she hit him. He hit you're not familiar with trash. You live in Texas. There's trash.
Ben takes a
there.
very
I know that it
libertarian
is. I know.
perspective
You
on the
don't wanna be
legal
with this guy,
system.
you're getting
Yes,
divorced
yes,
from
he
him.
does. He takes a
Why
very
are you getting
libertarian
drunk with this
perspective.
person? Why?
That is a good question.
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you should get hit. Both of you should get hit. You
Oh
both
my
should get a
God.
baseball bat to your fat fucking heads. We'll play whack-a-mole on your heads until your heads go into your fat folds, and it's over. Because that seems to be the only thing that makes any sense with you people.
Is that
You're getting divorced? I got to give Grace's mother credit. At least she knows how to get divorced. She's not saying, hey, let's get drunk together in close quarters when I've accused you of DV, and I go, yeah, let's do that, and let's be 500 fucking pounds while we're at it.
You know what? Okay. So is that gonna be the Thorpe cop? If you guys were cops, if you were like the Thorpe police force.
That would be good content.
Yeah.
That would be
Okay.
good
So
You
so
can have
if
a
she,
little bit of
Content
hair
comp.
tie.
Imagine content comp, but it's
Fuck,
Ben
or
and
you have
Grace.
open-
Can you imagine that? Imagine content comp, but it's Ben and Grace. That would actually be pretty fire.
I don't want to hear about it. That's like, do you know there are people who are engaged in the act of pornography, filming pornography, who go like, I didn't assent to that. That's rape. Are you kidding me?
man, the
You've
Thorpe
been in the
cops are
wrong
crazy,
hole.
man.
You're
So
a fucking whore.
so imagine if Bridget was calling the Thorpe cops. It's
White, yeah,
he
Panzer
beat all the
Schweitz.
stuff. Y'all would dispatch a team to go hit them with a bat.
No, I would say, and she said, oh, he's coming after me. I would say, keep running, both of you. Keep fucking running until you hit the east. No, until you hit the west coast. We're going to make you run to L.A. You fat fucks, and you're not getting any food. That's it. You called us. You want help? That's the help you're getting. We're going to run you two over if you don't run from here to L.A. No food, just water.
Wow.
And we'll film the whole fucking thing. And if you die, you die. But we're not putting up with this. You're not trying anymore.
Now, someone may ask, hey, Ben, this anger you have, are you feeling a certain way about Courtney right now?
You know, a lot of people say that I have like anger issues. I like to express myself. You know what I mean? Does someone say that if like Led Zeppelin is cranking out like a tune? Do they go like, dude, you need to take BPD medicine? I mean, can I just be like someone who has, you know, an effusive personality? Isn't that fine?
I mean, it's okay
Tell
to
me
have
I'm
anger
fat.
at times. Yeah, it's okay
Tell
to be
me
angry.
I'm ugly. Tell me I'm stupid. Fine, but don't tell me, oh, you're on the internet and you're expressing yourself articulately and in a way that's funny. I don't get it. Like, isn't that what we do here?
Mhm.
Other people do other things. I know you're more of a mellow guy, but like, there's a place for people who, you know, get worked up. I don't like Jordan Peterson as a person, but I think him doing his like fucking and the darn gosh, you know, like it's funny. It's good. Good for you.
Yeah, I just see that you're on fire over here and you're very passionate and very angry. And I'm like wondering,
Because
like,
I spent the entire day trying to withhold myself from going to jail because of this fuck over here, which has been 7 years.
what's happening
Can
today?
you imagine living like that?
What's happening between Ben and Grace today?
Oh, we finally got to the bottom of it.
Well, what's the bottom of it?
It's a 7-year temper tantrum.
He
And
sounds
again,
like
Mommy was-
he takes
well, I can't say
Adderall.
Mommy was what I'm not
Maybe.
supposed to say. Mommy was. How about that?
Okay,
And
so well,
I
but
get it.
I'm
Her
like
little girl
you.
has a temper tantrum when she's 16, and then 17, and then 18, and then 19, and then 20, and then 21, and then 22. But like, god damn it! At a certain point, shut the fuck up, kid.
Right.
Yeah, a temper tantrum doesn't make any sense. But I get it. How many years do you get? Because mommy was whatever. I agree, but like 7 is about as much as before someone's got to go.
Okay, but do you guys?
Somebody
you
gotta
guys
go. I wonder who
experience
that
this,
person
like,
is.
Dynamic a lot, right? This tension.
24 hours a day since she was 16 years old. Yes.
So, like Ben,
I wouldn't say 24.
Ben,
hours
like,
a
24
day.
fucking hours a day.
what would you
There
like
are
to see
times
Grace
when
do
it's
It's
differently?
right there. It's right there. It's right. It's always right there.
What would you like to see Grace do differently?
Stop.
Okay. So stop complaining.
Okay, correct. We'll have 7 years of Dorbs, and we have another 7 years of Dorb. Let's go. 7 more years of the Dorbs. Imagine that. Imagine that in 7 years. Imagine him being bony, a husk of his former self. Grace, no man would touch her type of deal. Okay, I need to
Just
stop.
stop whining. Stop being angry. Stop.
Stop. Realize this. She doesn't make sense to be angry at God, and it certainly makes no sense to be angry at me. And you know, do you know
To
what?
be fair, Grace has a scary bra, dude. I mean, to be fair, Grace has a lot of reason to be mad at you, Ben. Like, you kind of destroy most of her life. You force her into a career that probably she wouldn't really care for or really want to be in. There's a lot of things you made her do. So, you know, take that for what it's worth.
What projection is? Projection is like
Okay.
7 years, dork
Put it in someone
cycle,
else, okay. I asked her
very
today, I said,
biblical.
are you a victim?
Oh my god.
And she's like, yeah, I'm a victim of.
Wait, they've been streaming for 7 years now.
Okay, and I say, well, aren't we all victims? Aren't we all set up? Like, none of us choose our parents, and a lot of us come from situations that are difficult. And she's like, yeah, we all are. We're all victims. Okay, so you stand in solidarity with everyone. She goes, yeah, that's true. Then I go, okay, but like, you spend your life on the internet ridiculing people who act like victims all the time and saying they should get their fucking act together, right? Oh yeah, I guess I do that. But you'd never turned it on yourself, right? So you're a unique victim.
We're all victims to our situation. The question is, it's just having the ball to get up and deal with it the next day. Grace is a natural at streaming though. Yeah, Grace is natural at streaming. That makes yeah. You can't take that away. She knows how to stream. She knows how to get the people going. But in terms of being a victim, I mean, like, you can say everybody's a victim of your situation or your circumstances, and Grace isn't any different. Like, come on. Like, you gotta get up and do something with your life, but you're not. You rather just lay around praying to God somebody will come and save you. She is a unique victim. Is she really? Maybe.
Right? Oh, I guess I am. Yeah, and there's a lot of good arguments for that. Well, what are they, honey? There are people who have drug addict parents. You don't. There are people who have alcoholic parents. You don't. There are lots of people who have no dad in their life, or some fat loser, or some asshole, or gay, or whatever man that gave.
Did Ben out of himself? Did he say that he's all three? I mean, you know what? Yeah, it does suck that some people don't have fathers, but sometimes it's better to not have a father at all. Hot take. There are some times when it is better that, not having both your parents being with each other. I know maybe some people don't like hearing that, but it is the truth. Sometimes it is better if parents are not together. Sucks on the kid, but sometimes you have to face reality for what it's worth. Yeah, Ben is an alcoholic or a drug user, but the way he acts and treats her, how is that any better? You may as well. I mean, to be fair, I think if you would have showed this stuff to a normal person in the way Ben acted, people would have thought he was a drug user or an alcoholic. Well, we're all trapped in our own experience. I'm not saying she's not a monster to her fellow man. I'll let people decide about that one.
Gave birth to them, or a rapist, or whatever, right?
Sometimes it's better for
sometimes
better for the kids. Fact, yeah.
So how is Grace a unique?
I've always said that. As I gotten older, I realized that it's better if you don't. Sometimes it is better for the one of the parents to not be in the kid's life or not to be together. Said addicted to the struggle session. Oh my god, their drug is the struggle session. Probably in 5 or 4 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna end the stream. I want to cover this in a video, so if you want more, I will be covering this in a video tomorrow. Hopefully, it comes out early. Gonna try to get some sleep. Actually, I just want to do my 2-hour marks as always.
Unique victim.
You're pretty. You're young. You got out of the situation pretty quickly.
Did she?
Now, what are some things that
there's way?
It sounds like Grace, you the biggest victim.
There's way there were so many times Grace was asking Ben for a struggle session. Yeah, I remember that last week. There was one time in LA trips she was asking Adam for a struggle session. Brutal. Imagine asking for a struggle session. Like, that's the equivalent of asking, like, your new boyfriend to yell at you and beat you. That's the equivalent. Right? Imagine going up to another man and just be like, I want a struggle session. They're cooked. They're beyond cooked. Like, I've seen this. I've kind of seen this before where, like, when a person goes to a new relationship and it's, like, the complete opposite. Permanent brain rot. Oh, my God. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there are women, there are people who are out there, they come from a bad relationship, they go to a new one, and they're expecting the same old, like it's some type of weird drug, and it doesn't. So, like, imagine you being Grace, going to the new guy you met off a kick. Alright, Spud, I promote your channel to the panel Gore. There has been an alternate to panel Gore. There has to be an alternative to OPC Hug Box. There probably is. I wonder who's streaming right now. Who's streaming? You guys want to be redirected to OPC Don? You want to be redirected to OPC Don? Do you guys want that? You want to be redirected to OPC Don? Or do you want to be redirected to a military veteran that plays Neverwinter Rogue, Bill? Which one is it, guys? Which one is it? OBC Don or the veteran? Which one? Which one would it be? No. No. Eric W. like, no, I'm out. I mean, I did it yesterday. At least I figured out a redirect. Where are they at now? Where are they at now? Oh, did they end their stream? Oh, the stream ended anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the veteran guy also ended his stream too. Fuck. So I think he's done it now, looking for a new killer victim. I support the troops. I think the veteran guy ended his stream. Fuck, I wanted to support him. Shit. We've been streaming for almost 1 more minute, and I think I'll end the stream. I'm trying to get my sleeps. It's almost midnight Eastern, so my stuff is ending. So most stuff is ending. Yeah. I wasn't really sure if I was going to stream tonight, but I decided to anyway, because I felt like I needed to. And the Deadman stuff kind of gave me a reason to stream. I didn't realize that was even up. Got that quirky. Who wants to watch a VTuber play Warhammer? You guys want that? You guys want that? No. Nevertheless, thanks everybody for watching. Before I end the stream, thank you Egg Picker for donating today, and thank you Get Crack for the membership. Remember to thank both of them. Yeah, slow night. It's been a slow night. VTuber playing 4K. Oh boy. Get Crack. Do you want me to redirect you to the VTuber playing 4K? Thanks. Thank you, Gobbledygook. We need to add a coin. Get Crack. That what do you want? Do you want me to redirect you to a VTuber who plays Warhammer? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? I'll do it. Fuck it. We're gonna do it. You're getting redirected to a... Oh no, never mind. The stream just ended. Fuck. Who the fuck is up right now? Redirect and see if they follow you back. No, they just ended their stream. Oh wait, the veteran guy is still up. Ah, I thought he ended his stream. Wow, not a good night. No. Alright, I'm gonna redirect you to some random veteran guy that I want to go full. No! Hold up. No! My queen VTuber. It's so over, guys. So over. Leaping Lemur streaming right now. You guys want Nick the Oreo? Powder does is live. Who the fuck is Powder? Who's Nick the? You guys want Nick the Oreo? Do you want the Nick Oreo guy? You want the Nick Oreo guy? Is that what you guys want? Yes, I'm gonna redirect you to Nick the Oreo. Maybe we'll get clout from that. Fuck it. Okay, never mind. I'll send you to the veteran guy. I've been watching his stuff. He's a pretty chill guy. Very quiet though. He's a drama guy. They're no drama. I don't want to deal with Nick. I mean, well, Nick is connected to I mean, it doesn't really matter because Nick is connected to I can't redirect. I don't have the privilege. Okay, never mind. Who can I redirect? Who can I redirect? Nobody. I can't redirect to anybody. So, do you want DSP? Fuck it. You guys are being redirected to DSP. That's what you're getting out of me. You guys are being redirected to DSP. A fate worse than death. No, I can't even do that. Fuck you. Never mind. Redirect me to my bed low. Oh, gobbledygook. Oh, well, whatever. There's nothing we can do. Till next time, guys. God bless. Cue the outro, as always. Gotta love Splash.